Hello there. How's it going, y'all? It sure has been a really interesting week, to say the least. I just went into my YouTube studio, my back end, as it were, in order to do the thing, the stuff, as one does, to get my to set up the stream. And as I did, I discovered that I received a copyright strike on YouTube. I just realized. Oh, okay, never mind. I had it set up correctly. Okay, thought we were having some issues of the technical variety, but no, we're good. But what's crazy is I got a copyright strike, not for my last stream, but for the one before that, where we watched some things and some stuff. One of the videos that we watched was, I believe, a young gentleman talking a bunch of crap to the cops, refusing to leave his girlfriend's cousin's house or something like that, because he wanted his $160 pairs of jeans. And he wouldn't leave. Okay, fine. But apparently I got copyright stricken for watching that video. We'll see if it ends up resulting in any more. One would hope not, but you never can tell in the world that we live in anymore. So, I don't know. We'll see, I guess. And on that note, let's actually begin the stream for realsies. That was a good song. That was pretty good. We like that. Oh. So we're doing some. Obviously, we still have our little Pokemon game going in the background, but it's gonna be some more cop cam video entertainment. Oh, hey, Vince. YouTube's algorithm. Could be. I suspect it's probably submitted by, AI or something like that. I don't know. Actually, I think I'll turn this back on and just turn it down. Have that going in the background. I'm digging it. Digging it. I don't know. Either way, it's funny. Like, I'm not going to get upset about it. It wants me to go in and do some tomfoolery to get it removed and keep my nose clean for 90 days, but it is what it is. I will probably proceed to ignore it. So, speaking of which,
On September 27, 2024, officers were conducting a
let me
traffic stop
turn this
when
up
an
a little bit
individual's
on
mother
this
arrived
end.
on scene, causing a disturbance.
What? Who's this? Is the cop? That's the mom? This lady right here? Who is this lady? Who is this? Who are these people? Obviously, these are cops. Who are these two? Hey, it's a Marco's. I like Marco's. It's good pizza. People seem to be able to circumvent this by putting a filter over the video played. What do you mean? Like me putting a filter over the video?
We'll get you a supervisor. You can go wait inside your bed.
We'll get you a supervisor. Who is this? What are you? What?
Will you do me a huge favor? Will you do me a huge favor?
What is going
Just stay away from your door. Either get in
on
or stay away,
here?
because I don't want cars coming up
Okay.
Why is this guy in a hoodie? What? He does not look like a cop. He looks like he could be a detective, maybe, because he's dressed very like casually. But this is super unprofessional. She looks like she's wearing yoga pants. What? There's so much happening right now. Everybody's yapping at each other.
I'm in the back car by myself.
Okay, so you can pull him over. You can pull her over by yourself.
I wasn't out here.
All right, it's
So,
What?
Y'all go ahead, y'all.
because you keep it up. Will both y'all come here? No, will both y'all come here, please?
Ha!
So basically,
She just presents her hands. Like, just take me away.
Do you not see this as a problem?
y'all both y'all come over here. All right, come here. Come here.
Everybody arguing with each other. This is bad.
All right, no, you come here. Come here. Hey, come here. No, come here. Ma'am.
Waffle House energy detected.
You're coming at me. Get up.
Let's go here.
Tell her to back up. She keeps coming up to us. She needs back up.
Please.
Tell her to back up. Do it now. If you're at me, tell her to back up.
Will y'all come back?
Tell her to back up.
I don't think this is how this works, lady. You don't dictate how this works to the police.
Give me a second. All right.
I think he's coming at us.
Come on. All right, come on.
Also, I apologize for the static gameplay. I am currently attempting to have a little lunch.
Come holler. All right. Okay, from my understanding, okay, I'm on patrol today, okay? These are investigators. They usually do, on certain cases, they do ride quite a few investigators in one car.
Yeah.
Okay? They performed a traffic stop.
Are they supposed to be doing that?
I'm not familiar
But the
with
thing is, you can't even ask them because they want to sit here and they don't want to answer nothing.
I'm working the road.
I know. I was married to a cop, so I know.
All right, they called me out here because investigators, they don't usually carry around ticket books.
So y'all gave her a ticket for
papers
life.
and all that. I didn't. They just asked for the paper.
You know why?
Yeah,
You know why? Because they want proof of why they stopped her.
So what I would do, all right?
Okay, that's a fair point.
Already. They did not give her.
I'm not a sergeant.
I understand that. They say they're waiting on you to
I'm an MPO.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm a little something. I'm not there yet. Okay.
But they asked for you
basically-
because they said they didn't have no tickets, and she asked right then because her dad's a police
Okay.
officer.
So that's basically what I'm doing. As far as I know, they were investigating another case.
And they won't even tell when they're at her.
Referencing the
This is why they really shouldn't be pulling people over if they themselves don't necessarily have like body cams and the dashboard footage and stuff like that.
paper citation.
Matter what.
Unless it's obviously something really crazy.
Where he rides or whatever. That's none of their damn business.
There was questions about it. Somebody went on it.
I got you. So the best way to go about this, all right, is not out here, all right? So those are all investigators. The best way to go
He's
about
right about
it
that.
is Sergeant Cairo Jackson,
You really don't want to be trying to
Sergeant Todd Henry,
litigate this
CID, okay?
But I
on the street.
Okay, go ahead.
if I come
It
at
ain't
you
gonna
like
work.
this, are you gonna be afraid?
No.
If I come at you, why is it okay she comes at me? Why is it okay that she walked up here to us?
She was not
and if I
acting
walk up,
professionally.
You can get arrested too. I was in the middle. He asked me to move it out of the road. She goes, you had to get it here. You going to
So
jail.
what I will say in as non-biased as possible, I'm not going to condone anybody's behavior out here thus far, okay?
I fully get it.
Can we
I
agree
fully
on that?
yes. But don't surround my daughter and don't
So,
ask. When I was on the phone, and I'm on the phone and I hear none of them get a
But-
sergeant. I come from Jackson and I still haven't got a sergeant out here. 30 minutes.
That's something I was also unaware of, okay?
They even talk.
That was a really long traffic stop.
He's a police officer.
Either way,
And they don't do nothing about it. They're still sitting here like, I mean,
what you need to do if you have any issues with that, okay?
where's the sergeant? They said they called.
I guess standing by waiting to see
But
what they're
why is it okay? And I'm not trying to call it. Why is it every time a white girl and a black guy get together, there is a problem down here? I understand. But they say something every time to her with a black guy.
Every every time I get
It's
pulled over,
it's
that's
2020.
why I have a black guy in my car.
She done got pulled over like 3 times.
This is my family. Like,
It's Mom. Hi, Dutch.
like they have
Do
something to
you
say.
have, so how many times has that been?
3.
A lot.
3 so far.
What I'm going to say in the same reference to what you're arguing with over here, you need to go to the PD. Okay, if you have any issue with anything that's been going on, any record of it, if you have anything, what you have
Well, and in this case, they can't possibly have a record of it because, oh, look, they don't have any stuff on their...
They identified themselves as police officers. You want to see my ID? I'll show you my ID.
Did you show my daughter when you pulled
It's a
her
great
over?
question.
Are you in that car?
He's in the car behind me.
Is I left Jackson and y'all still haven't...
Why are they getting out of the car trying to argue with this lady?
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Of these, like, 4 cops, one of them looks like a cop, which is this lady. She still looks like she's wearing yoga pants, but that's a whole other thing.
How do you pull some out here and you don't have a car?
Why is she wearing a hat that's not like a police hat?
Ma'am, I want to know questions, and ma'am, you have to answer them. Ma'am, you have to answer them.
Step over there.
No, she come at me and you didn't do
I'm
nothing.
asking you to step over
She did
there.
the same thing and you didn't do
I'm
nothing.
giving you an order to step over there.
I asked her to step
Ma'am,
away from me.
Step over
I
there.
want y'all's information.
And we will give it to you once our sergeant comes.
When is your sergeant coming? You gotta have time.
It's a great question.
I'm leaving.
Step over there.
Uh-oh. You put your hands on her. Well, she's not undercover. So, there's 3 cops here, Dutch. There's 2, like, detectives or whatever, plus that lady, plus this other cop that's over there. It seems to me like the detectives are instigating. Like, they're definitely not behaving professionally. She's like, oh, I'm over here, I'm walking away. She's like, no, we're not gonna do this. Like, this is trashy.
They're good. When I asked her, most
If this was Am I the Asshole on Reddit, everyone sucks here. I agree, they do. This dress code is insane. I wouldn't, if I saw someone coming out, because this guy right here in the glasses, he had a hoodie on. If I saw someone in a hoodie walk up to my car like that with a gun, no. This lady here in the front with the glasses and the jeans is no good either. This is the sergeant?
For what? I'm asking a question. Do you have all these undercovers?
You're
No, sir.
obstructing. Stay in the car. Stay in the car.
Get in the car.
Get back in the car if you want to go too.
Get in the car. No, get in the car.
Get in the car if you want to go. If you want to go too.
What's with the other people in the car?
Are you serious?
Get back in the car. Boy. Get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car.
This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. Y'all need to stop. Now you're antagonizing the cops. Like, come on, buddy. This is not going to go well for you.
I can't go walk out and leave. Do you want to go with your mom? She's going regardless. Do you want to go with your mom?
The answer is no.
Do you want to go with your
The other people have sense. Yes. Yes.
You was about to be on your way.
You about to get on your way.
You was about to be on your way. All this is extra. Close your door. I won't have to talk to you.
This is crazy.
I was asking a question. Sir.
Do you have anyone that can drive you?
What vehicle? She doesn't have a vehicle.
Okay.
Sir, she was
Pull
asking.
up on a traffic stop and interfere with law enforcement.
You're not looking to me to get here. I come all the way from Jackson to 201 here, and you still haven't showed up.
If I would have heard your daughter ask me for a cop,
She got my husband on the phone. He's a police. My ex-husband. He's a police officer.
she said, "Can I have a sergeant?"
Oh, I didn't hear her.
I promise on my daddy's gas. She said.
Oh, I didn't hear her ask for a sergeant. I was just... I just...
Can you please say I was not trying to interrupt you?
I didn't hear her.
You're all up in it.
Let me just say...
My daughter is
Let me just say...
They're on the phone with me and all.
Reverse the races on this. and try and play the "I didn't hear you" card. It's not going to work. Absolutely not.
They won't even give their ID. They won't even give their ID. You did. You did. Yes, ma'am, you did. And you have ID on. They don't.
They did ask. We've heard in this video them ask for ID multiple times, and they haven't given any of it.
Put her in the car and get. I'm trying to clear the scene. She needs to get in the car.
I'm trying to clear the scene. She needs to get in the car.
Get her in the car, please. Get her in the car. You need to leave.
This guy is a dickhead.
To the car. Let's go.
I'm sorry, but you suck. Now you can smell marijuana. Oh my god.
And I hope you enjoy your night.
Crank up your car and leave.
Stop talking. Can you still keep talking? What?
Leave.
See, he doesn't need to keep talking to her. He really doesn't. He's instigating.
Step away from my car. Please step away from my car. Step away from my car.
Oh man, I got a ton of messages from work.
Open the door.
Open the door. Open the door. Open the door.
I cannot move.
Open
until
the
you
door.
move, sir. I cannot move.
Get out the car.
What are they doing?
Ah,
What are they doing?
get off of me. You grabbed me for no car. That's the issue. You won't let me. I tried to leave and you wouldn't let me leave.
Both women were arrested for obstruction and taken to jail. Thanks for
This
watching
is dumb.
video. If you haven't already,
This isn't even
please like
all
and
that
subscribe for
like
more of our
exciting in terms of like, oh man, look at what happened here. But this is just bad. I'm sorry. It wasn't that great of a video, but maybe we get something interesting on the next one. Which, by the way, this is a big chunk of the stream that we're doing here today. What is this? Oh, whoops.
No, they're prescription. They are prescription. They're prescription. You cannot take my prescription.
Yeah, they can fight it in court, but still, like,
Junior high, a father arrived
it'll get thrown out.
School staff.
All the stuff that we see getting thrown out of court for other individuals, and it's like, oh, you know, there's no charges, nothing ever happens to them, you know, 100% that should happen, but something tells me it won't in this case. One of my employees is complaining because she asked for time off a week after the schedule had already been made for this particular week, and it's like, oh my god. Holy Reddit mod. Yes.
Have a history with this particular.
It's like that guy at the
because of quote.
at the door for that house that's like, I know your daughter's here. Let me in the house.
Signals to him to stop for children. The dad starts recording on his cell phone, then decides the rules are more like suggestions.
There was no one crossing. I had it on video. Stupid mother tried stepping in the way of my car. Dumbass.
He claimed no one was crossing and that the crossing guard stood in front of his car. Now let's take a look at the school's surveillance video and you decide. There's the students, there's the crossing guard, and there's Dad in the Subaru. Afterwards, the dad went home and posted his cell phone video to Facebook with this caption. Blah, 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 blah. When will these idiots learn? After reviewing the surveillance video, getting a sworn written statement from the crossing guard, and also confirming the dad was driving at a suspended license, officers had no cause to make an arrest.
Cool. I need you to unlock the car. You need to.
know you're just violating law.
Okay,
right?
you're being audio and video recorded, and you're under arrest.
For what?
Step out of the vehicle, and I'll explain it to you.
For what? Step out of the vehicle, and I'll explain it to you.
I mean, you do really need to step out of the vehicle when they ask you to, but at the same time, you don't just walk up to a car and go, "Hey, you're under arrest." Like, what? This is very out of nowhere.
Reckless driving and 2 counts of driving suspended.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, no, that's not how that works.
That is how that works.
No, I did not reckless drive. I have it on video.
Okay, I need you to step out of the car, Cole.
No, sir. Get your supervisor.
I don't need to get my supervisor. I need you to step out of the vehicle.
No probable
Okay.
cause.
If you do not unlock the car
You are
and step out of the vehicle,
Uh-oh.
based on a false
if
report.
you do not
You're acting based on a false report.
vehicle, I will break your window.
I'm gonna say something crazy here.
Yeah.
I thought that was like the voice. This is like a middle-aged woman's voice.
And what is your cause?
I just told you.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Reckless driving and 2 counts of driving suspended. You are
Like,
currently driving suspended.
or a really young guy.
You're driving suspended. That is not harassment.
It is actually.
Okay. I'm gonna give you one more opportunity.
And the Reddit mod fedora and the mustache is crazy.
All right, let me call my wife so my son can be picked up.
Step out of the vehicle and I will let you drive. Call your wife.
You let me drive home.
I will let you call your wife.
This is a trick, by the way.
I just told you the probable cause.
I'm not one of those all cops are bad people, but anytime they say, "Oh, you know, if you do this, then I'll this," that they're lying to you. To be fair. Oh my! Wow, he just hulked out and ripped it out.
You're gonna be paying for that.
Okay.
Bro, how do I step out of the car?
Lock the car.
Bro, how do I step out of the car? It's like the Gen Z version of ZZ Top. Oh my god, and the hair. Oh my god. Rem, you called this. And the sunglasses. Oh goodness. This is Raz. Reasonable what? Reasonable articulable suspicion.
You have to tell me what gives you the cause. So what act gives you the
Imagine this guy is your dad.
show you on my phone video footage.
Oh goodness.
That is a false
Poor boy has no chance. You're right. You right.
Who all that? Where's your lights? Can I see that your cameras are on?
Cameras are on. I told you that.
What does that say? What county?
They're on?
Cameras are on. I told you that.
Pierce.
Oh, you guys got a lawsuit on your hands.
Do they?
Harassing me since day one of school.
Have a seat.
I have a video.
You got anything on you that's gonna stick or poke me?
No, I got a video
No,
that proves
I
that
got a
they made
video
false
that
report.
proves that they made a false report.
Okay, it's being audio and video recorded in the back seat as well. There's audio and video recorded in the back seat.
The just the sigh from the cop.
Your glasses.
No, they're prescription. They are in prescription. They're in prescription.
They're prescription. They're prescription.
Stop.
They're prescription.
They're prescription.
Prescription glasses.
Sit down in my.
Prescription, you piece of trash.
You piece of trash.
Sit.
You piece of shit.
You want me to buckle you in? Lean
Fuck
back.
you.
Lean back.
You.
Fuck you,
You bitch.
Lean back.
bitch.
You.
My voice is very shrill.
You got it.
This is what I sound like all the time.
All right, I'll see you in court, Cole.
You're supposed to do an investigation. Piece of shit.
You're supposed to do an investigation.
To search my vehicle. I do not consent to search of my vehicle.
Alright, that's exactly how I knew it was gonna go. Yes, thank you.
You guys are
Just
gonna pay
grabs
for
window,
all of this.
pulls it out.
Now begins one of the most unbearable backseat rants we've ever
Oh
seen.
god.
If
Can you
continue
imagine
listening to this
being
guy
the cop
and make
that
it all
has
the way
to
the end of the video, consider
drive
us
this guy
mightily
to the
impressed.
end?
Good luck.
The end. The station. Especially if it's like a far drive.
You guys are in so much trouble. tool to harass an innocent individual.
You just activated my trap card.
Oh, were you the guy that harassed me last year?
Alright.
Yeah?
1 second.
Were you the one that was here when
Read your
I
rights.
was harassed previously?
1 second.
Oh, you violated them already. It doesn't matter.
You want me to read you your rights? I'm gonna read them to you anyways, okay?
You already violated them.
Remain silent. Anything you say can go.
So, what is your reasonable articulable suspicion? Can you,
You understand these rights as I have
what is your reasonable, hey, dumbass, I'm asking you about cause and Raz, so I think it's a,
You want to talk to
do
me
you,
about what happened?
can you
Oh my god. This is like talking to one of my coworkers in particular.
Piece of shit, you suck at your job. I want cause. You
One of them
failed to
in
provide
particular. Oh
Can
my
I talk to
god.
you?
This is
Can I talk to you,
painful.
please? No? So, none of these officers want to investigate. Do you guys know what an investigation is?
Nope,
No?
never heard of it before.
Do you know what reasonable articulable suspicion is? Do
No.
you know what probable cause is?
No, they
Stating
don't.
the law isn't probable cause. You gotta actually state the act that gives cause. You have stated no act. And pulling up to me knowing that I have a suspended license to arrest me on a suspended license, which is not an arrestable offense, is by definition harassment of the police. You guys
What?
know this. You guys are acting on
But
the
they
orders
know
of
that
people that
you're
have
committing a
no
crime.
authority to give you these orders. The education system has no authority.
But this isn't the education system. This is the
So, you guys
state
gonna end
law,
up looking
state or
on my
local.
phone and deleting the video when you find it? Is that what's gonna happen? Yeah? Because the video proves that you guys are wrong.
Hey, I'm shouting the
It
same three
shows
things
the
I
fact
read
that
on the
you're
street
wrong.
lawyer Reddit. Why am I not being set free? I'm using my dweeby detective sidekick voice and everything.
For a false report. False
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
report. Yeah.
I've been doing this for years. Do you think I don't know what an
You
investigation
guys have
is?
evidence of
Like,
you're
what?
claiming? No, you don't. Is anyone ever gonna be smart enough to tell me what the Raz is? No? Too stupid to give Raz? Incompetent? Don't know the law you enforce? Typical. Are all your names gonna be on the report? Huh? Are all your names gonna be on the report? Of course. Why aren't you guys investigating? Because there's a bigger issue here.
Okay, that's something we're gonna have to take up with Deputy Ward. All right, it's not like
Hey, obviously he's not caring. He didn't want to see the video. He broke my window.
You'll have an opportunity to speak to counsel. All right.
You guys can stop a lawsuit right now by looking at the video.
Okay, I'm gonna close this again. All right.
Hey, okay, you guys are gonna be included in a civil suit. Pieces of trash. You're gonna be listed in a civil suit that includes the education board that has been harassing me for a year and a half now. And it includes...
Sorry, I'm now answering another text message from my coworker.
You can't do shit. This is harassment. Incompetent ass mother... No cause. Got the false report on video, or the false claim on video. I've got proof I didn't do what they're claiming. So this guy literally stepped in front of my car to make this false report. And I've got video evidence of it. Oh, you guys are incompetent. Oh my god. Do you know how to conduct an investigation? You ever gonna conduct that investigation? So do you know how to conduct an investigation? There's video evidence that shows that the guy made eat a false report.
Okay, Jesus.
All this can end if you
They
actually
show the
do
video
your
yet.
job
Dude
and
is
do an
100% in the wrong.
But you won't because you're incompetent.
Because you're
That's why you can't
incompetent.
even give proper, reasonable, articulable suspicion. Do you even know what those words mean?
This guy is like David Cross, but like 30 years ago.
I think you do.
Oh yeah, I do. Because you think just stating what'd you say I did?
You want to talk to me about this, so I don't have to talk to you.
I'm talking about it right now, dumbass. You don't want to do your job and conduct an investigation. There's a false report that is going to be found out about right here, and I want to press charges. Oh, you guys almost left my hat.
You know what? Here, put it in the car.
How'd you learn how to investigate? Because you're not very good at it. You're quite stupid, actually. Really stupid. Like, completely stupid. You do know that the education board, the principal, has no authority, right? And
Goodness gracious.
to make a false report.
My employee is
Because I never
upset that putting in a request for time off after the schedule for that particular week has already been made has not resulted in an immediate thing. So the text message is, "Oi, I requested time off on these dates." It's like, okay. Just because you requested it doesn't mean you're gonna get it. Don't you dare leave the fedora behind.
I can't conduct my legal business because of harassment.
You can pick up your child in the neighborhood across the street. On campus.
You guys are going to be involved in a lawsuit. You would know that if you watch the video. You can clearly see that the person that I know made the report stepped in front of my vehicle while I was moving.
Did they? Did they?
Travel. Both of those are
My flow of travel.
You know that, right?
Both of those are what?
Of travel. Both of those are crimes.
No, they're not.
Right? Okay, I'm retarded, so I just say okay. Don't know how to do my job. Can't watch.
Don't know how to do my job. Okay.
Your stupidity is beyond you. Can you define what Raz is? Since you think I don't know what it means. No? Would you be willing to do so on the stand when I call you? Oh, you don't want to talk? Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to talk?
Stupid.
This is why I could never be a cop.
You know you have to have evidence to have...
I've said it before. I've said it to... And I'll say it again. I have so little patience for stuff like this that just, even for simple stuff, I would shoot so many people. Not fatally. I want to be very clear about that. I would be shooting people in the foot. You're acting crazy. You're doing all of this crap like what he's doing. One in the foot.
That's the whole reasonable, articulable...
Now, maybe at that point, I'll just let you go.
You have to have actual evidence, not just say it.
That part I'm not positive about. But pop, one in the foot.
You don't know that? Obviously. Because I'm in this car right now. And I've got
Being a nuisance isn't a crime, but...
sitting right there in your front seat.
You could make the argument that this is terrorism.
Is that what you guys plan to do? Delete the...
Why do I have to hear all of this all the time? Why? Why is this happening to me?
Go ahead, do that. You know this is called wrongful imprisonment. It's illegal.
I'm being imprisoned
You know that it's called
wrongfully.
conspiracy for two government agencies to act together to harass someone. That's called
You're talking about trying to give this man some Edison medicine?
No, you don't. You're too stupid. Why would cops have brains? They don't listen as good that way.
This is okay. I will say, this is me ranting and or raving to myself about how stupid my coworkers are. Duct tape or a wet sock? Also, yes. And I'm like, that's because it requires too much shit. Obviously, we're not going to do that because that's 100%. That's me. I do that.
Why'd you go this way? This is the worst way to go.
Oh my god! Why did you go this way? Oh my god!
That are stopping. A bunch of kids that are turning into the neighborhoods.
Oh my god! No, he's trying to backseat drive backseat driving. He's navigating backseat navigating.
Did you call him to the principals?
That is crazy.
You worked with the principal that has already shown me clear disdain of the Constitution. I swear you were there that day.
That is show me
I'm bleeding.
clear disdain of the Constitution.
I knew you got my finger. You mother...
My finger is bleeding.
Interesting. So you're ever gonna actually give me the Raz for your probable cause? You're supposed to...
The Raz for your probable cause.
Actually, you dumb mother... you have to be able to reasonably articulate that suspicion to me.
That's
so
probable
that
cause. That is what it is.
You didn't. You were supposed to give me that information so that I say, oh yeah, you actually have a law that works against me.
No, I don't think that that's how it works.
And that's what I was trying to do, but you wouldn't.
You comply.
Stupid.
You and the word comply don't.
know what those words are, but yeah, you can't define them, and you could not actually practice it in the course of your duty.
The only part of the Constitution that I am personally trying to break is like the security measures around it so I can steal it. Just like the Declaration of Independence. I've never seen National Treasure, but man, there's just something about the idea of stealing the Declaration of Independence.
Says that you officers have to actually articulate the cause.
I do, yes.
Oh no, you have to articulate it before arresting someone. They have to know that you actually have cause to arrest them.
I don't think that they do.
You have the right to resist when you have no cause.
I don't think so.
Court presidents.
And then you go to tear it off. Just start screaming. Oh my goodness.
Harassing people, just trying to live their life. Do you even have
Oh Lord. Do you have proof that I did anything? A video of you doing it. And also, you said that you did it. You've said it earlier already.
Employee, the only complainant, using education assigned security to harass me. That really doesn't look good for you guys.
Education assigned security.
Not at all.
What is that?
On Raz. It would be good information to have instead of being stupid. Were you the guy that talked to me last year? I'm gonna find out either way. Were you the officer that
Did you talk to me last year?
pulled me over last year and had to walk away? See, you don't want to say because you were, weren't you? And if you were, that means this
Oh my
is
God.
100% harassment. Were you? You know what
Were
I'm
you?
talking about.
You know what I'm talking
I swear
about?
it was you. And your supervisor told you that I broke no law. And he told you that you need to back off. And then you said, you can go. You yelled it from your car, couldn't even be respectful and come walk.
Couldn't be respectful. I can't imagine why somebody would treat you in such a fashion.
Where you blocked access to public property, which is a federal crime, by the way. You know that, right?
How does he have... Yes, exactly. This man must be juiced up on something. Like, recently.
That's pretty bad. That's literally what communists do.
Literally what communists do. Oh boy.
To attack you using the law. And then they decide to ignore evidence. Yeah.
It's crazy because this guy is very... He's not that far from, like, the libertarian sovereign citizen type behavior.
Do you plan on looking at the video footage?
But also his behavior very, as pointed out, very Reddit mod.
You got on my phone? What video footage did you see? Because there is none. There's no cameras facing there. The only camera that was involved was my cell phone.
Take that if you want.
Oh, I know.
There's no other cameras whatsoever.
And I also have a statement from the complainant that destroys his credibility.
A statement from the complainant.
But why would we look at that evidence?
You know what this reminds me of? This is like Iago from Aladdin.
To make a call? If that's the case, you're a freak. That'll get ripped apart in court. Especially paired with my video footage that you refuse to look at. Because you're too incompetent to do your job. You're bad police, you know that, right? You suck at your job, so they place you at the school. Because you're a
Wow.
you right. Or else you'd be
I mean...
Or in a unit?
On the other hand, wouldn't you want the really good cops to protect the kids?
What kind of failure could you be? Have an idea? You're taking orders from a school principal. You're not investigating the supposed crime, even after someone's telling you that there's a false report. which is an even bigger crime. You know that, right?
Is it?
A false report is a felony. You know that, right? And you
I've never
are
heard that a
that
false
point.
report is a
And
felony.
because
Yeah.
you keep claiming there's evidence when there isn't, and you refuse to look at the evidence.
Everybody,
you're complacent.
Mrs. Gilbert
so you're
Gottfried.
Part of this plan,
He was that
which makes
guy.
it conspiracy to falsely imprison someone based on not liking them. That's pretty pathetic. Gotta be a little.
You wrote that you wanted to watch a live game.
Problem with that.
Huh.
Don't be surprised when you're in court and getting reamed over how stupid you are.
Don't be surprised in court.
Too. The teacher too. So when was this complaint called in, sir? When was the complaint called in? When was the complaint called in? See, you know the implications are bad when you just refuse.
I think that he's refusing to engage in this because he's not trying to litigate with you in the back seat. You're going to jail,
You guys
period.
took a whole ass day to plan this and failed to investigate. I'll get all the answers. You guys will get it.
No, you have all the answers already, remember?
I'm sure this ain't the first time you've done something.
Had to handle a
stupid
call
either.
for a few minutes. Yes, he is crying.
From last year,
Oh my god, it won't end.
Because you think you can trespass someone for simply entering public property. Then when you found out that you couldn't, you
Is
and
the school
principal
considered public property?
set up a
It is paid for
situation
by,
so that
like,
you can
taxpayer
make a false
dollars.
claim saying that I endangered people. Too bad
I actually don't know the answer to that. I suppose it depends on if it's a private school or not, huh?
Is if you know you're gonna delete it. When that's proven, if you do, that's huge. That's another felony. So, do you plan on committing
This guy.
more felonies? You like being a criminal in blue?
Do you like being a criminal? That's the kind of question that's like, when did you stop beating your wife? Like, what?
Wolf in sheep's clothing. You do know I have video
Where
footage of
English
you
is
last
spoken
year,
and
right?
not other
How it
languages
worked
that you
against
don't understand. Well,
Because the fact
you've come to the
that
right
you are
place,
US
friend,
officer
because
on
I don't
this,
speak any other
and
languages.
you harassed me last year,
Well, I speak a very, very tiny, 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 tiny amount of Japanese.
you stopped
Very
me
tiny.
last year with no cause. Was
Restricted
harassment.
public property? Yeah.
You're doing this?
Because it's like they can ban people from going there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's all harassment. But you're too stupid to know the legal definition of harassment, aren't you? Well, police harassment, I should say.
You're just
And
too
because there's two government
stupid.
entities involved, it's even worse. And like I said, it makes it conspiracy. Conspiracy to kidnap and falsely imprison with intent to do harm. Seeming you were so gung-ho to break my window
With intent to
without
do...
providing probable cause.
It sounded like he said
It
intent to
kinda
do
shows
larm.
That, you had intent to do harm. You didn't waste a second, did you, bitch? Yeah, you didn't waste a second.
This guy is so insufferable. I couldn't. I really couldn't.
And you're gonna read while driving? You know that's illegal, right? You pull people over for that, right? You know you're beholden to the law as well, right? And I am witnessing you break the law right here in front of me. If you want to read shit, you can pull over. Just like you guys tell
If you want to
everybody
read,
else.
we could pull over.
Keep looking over at other screens, reading, breaking the law that you enforce. Is there a camera that watches you?
Yes, there's one watching you right now. Like, literally right now.
We want to catch you guys breaking the law. Right? Right. Do you know how to use a blinker? Blinker since,
Yeah, just roll it. All the way over.
You're supposed to use blinkers, right? Is it legal? Switch lanes without a blinker? You pull people over for that, right? Huh. You're not a real cop.
He's a fake cop.
I will call out everything you're doing that's illegal. Still looking at a screen while you're driving. Yep, still looking at a screen while driving. Not paying attention to the road. Oh, and you started going before even looking at the road. Oh God.
This
You're a stupid
voice.
one. Still looking at that screen, playing on that laptop a lot while on the road behind the wheel. And you're not
See,
gonna
now
stop,
he's hit
huh?
the weird old guy on Family Guy territory. You sure are looking at screens while you're driving, not looking at the road.
Where he's going. And you're still looking at the screen. It's just me. You love me so much you gotta stare at me? You might want to focus on the road, dude. You gonna merge without a blinker too? Yeah, gonna merge.
You know what's funny is the police have I think it's limited exemption from following traffic laws, regardless of whether or not they're like in pursuit of a suspect or something like that. You should just focus on that road.
There's nothing there. Still looking at a screen that's not telling you nothing. Stop looking at a...
Oh my god, look at the time jumps on this.
illegal. Keep your eyes on the road. How many other
It's
road
like
laws are gonna-
seconds between jumps.
Why do you even need to look at that screen that's showing you nothing? If you can't resist looking at the screen while driving right now...
Oh my god. Can you imagine just having this shoved in your ear
Well, there isn't someone holding you accountable.
constantly?
Piece of shit. Man, you swerve a lot.
Man, you swerve a lot.
Screen, aren't you? Do you not like being held accountable? You seem quite frustrated. Oh, look, looking at it again.
Do you not like being held accountable? That's what this is? You're holding him accountable by being annoying?
You're bored by this conversation. Okay.
It's like,
You're not even conversing.
okay, I
You can't even
guess.
provide probable cause.
You're not even conversing.
You don't even
Why
know
would
what
he?
probable cause is. Because you're stupid.
Because you're stupid.
Without blinker? Look at that moron that can't drive. Ooh yeah, no blinker. Woo!
I'm getting a little concerned by these dragon dances right here.
We gonna get today? Man, 3 lane changes without a blinker at the same
Ooh,
time.
that's gonna hurt.
At least you stopped in each lane. I've seen cops just jump all the way over because they think they can, you know, do what they want. Gonna merge here without a blinker too?
Oh, please God. Just
No
KO.
blinker. Who cares if we're law?
Please KO. Thank you.
Oh, you police are pathetic. Still looking over at that laptop that's got nothing on it. This camera's still recording, right?
Yes, it is still recording. Unfortunately, we're watching it.
Okay.
This is only a few
Just
months
can't resist
ago.
looking at that screen, can't you? Man, you really just can't resist looking at that screen. Yeah, it's funny breaking the law, isn't it? Yeah? Think you're above it?
Haha, I love breaking the law. It's so cool and fun.
How many times you had to look at that screen? I guess I can count after watching the video. Man, you guys did this during a time where the education boards are doing some really nasty shit, breaking all kinds of laws across the state too. This is some good timing, you know that, right? Got schools violating the First Amendment by compelling children to protest. Violation of 3 different WAC codes.
Okay, that part he may or may not be correct about.
And now we got the another time looking at the
I don't know if that's a violation of the First Amendment, but I'm pretty sure minors shouldn't be abandoning school to go protest in the streets.
working together to harass a random person for no reason.
That seems like a bad idea, but
No reason
what do I know?
at all. Too stupid to look at the evidence. Not
I'm
having
just
probable
too
cause,
stupid.
which you don't have. And you couldn't articulate that cause. Do you know what articulate means? Probably not. Not like if you got any kind of notice you can respond.
Oh my
to
god.
without someone in the back.
Oh my god. I really want to skip through the rest of this because he's so insufferable.
Or do you not care about false
Mercy.
Just another day, right?
Please.
Messing with someone's life for no at the behest
Please
of
make him
someone
stop.
who has a grudge. And I got plenty of evidence of that grudge.
Please make him stop.
Oh, got multiple videos of that teacher harassing me. Yup. I also have another encounter where he actually...
I don't know.
He just
I'm wondering that too.
stepped in front of my car while it was moving. It's not the driver.
Okay, we're gonna pause this for a second. Cop wishes the school was close to the jail. I bet the cop wishes this guy had run him over because it would be less painful. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is the whole rest of the video. Just listening to this guy do that. I don't know if I can make it.
Fault when someone willfully,
I
purposefully
don't know if I can make it.
Actually, that's illegal. But you're arresting
Brother.
me. Interesting. It's like you don't
Send
have the
help.
law or care for the law at all. Which our last encounter last year is evidence of that. Staring at your phone? Is that your personal phone? Or is that your work phone?
Is that your personal phone?
Actually, it does if I am to FOIA request it. If you're using your personal phone while at work, yeah, it's subject to FOIA request. Did you know that? Probably not.
Did you know
So
that?
you're not gonna tell me? Oh, is that, yeah? Oh. You won't think it's boring when you're having to go to court constantly to explain why you falsely harassed someone and arrested them.
Actually, it does.
Refusing to do a proper investigation. I told you of evidence that proves to the contrary of your assertion. You ignored it, and you have an obligation to actually review that footage. That's why it's called an investigation. But you're not smart enough to understand that, are you? No.
You're not smart enough to understand what an investigation is.
That's why they're cops. Most of them are freaks. They don't care for the law. They just like bullying people. It's like bullying people using the law, even though that the law doesn't apply. Likely couldn't do anything else in life. Or you were injured. Sports injury in high school. You're a big dude. That seems
Sports
quite
injury in high school. That's so
Zero brain
specific.
cells, short temper. Wow, is this the first time you're using your blinker?
Oh my
You know how
god.
to use your blinker.
Please make
Yeah.
him.
What is that? We drove, what,
Stop.
20 miles and you just now used a blinker?
And you just say you the blinker?
Then, miraculously, after one entire hour of nonstop ranting, he stops talking. Sweet silence. For the final 4.5 minutes of their drive, he doesn't say a word. But their arrival at the station gets this motor mouth started again.
Your body cam still on?
I just want to point out, that's like
Recordings in here?
30 minutes of this guy
You
yapping.
understand that the 2 counts of driving while suspended is also evidence of overcharging, right? How do you get 2 counts of driving on a suspended? You know, you didn't even pull me over. You found me in a parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, you're just too stupid.
You know what the worst part will be? Is if he goes to court for all of this stuff,
Here's an S there.
and they find that he is correct.
He was charged with reckless driving, driving suspended, and obstruction resisting arrest. At the station, he failed to complete booking at the booking bar. He was provided with a copy of the criminal trespass notification and a school district notice of trespass, effective through June 30th, 2027. He wanted to be a martyr for the Constitution. Instead, he's just the guy who had to pay for a new window and a tow truck.
Oops. Sergeant Pepper Spray. He's a spicy pepper. Oh. Okay, now it's time. That was really painful. So let's watch something fun. How many paper plates
How many paper plates would it take to stop a bullet?
does it take
My
to
name's
stop
Parker.
a
Welcome back to
bullet?
Media Life, where
In
we
this
do
case, a
anything and everything,
50
and
cal.
we shoot it with guns, and we see what happens. We have about 1,000 paper plates lined up here. I'm going to start small. I'm going to work my way all the way up to
Don't start with one.
a 50 cal and see how many plates it takes to stop each round. Fred is standing by.
Is this
He has
the new
been
body armor?
touch for 2 straight weeks, Zach. The boulder and then something before that. So he's had this shirt on for a while, and will he survive just a bunch of measly paper plates? I mean, they're so thin. Surely these are not going to stop all of our rifles.
I think that it's going to stop quite a few, but
1,000 of them. Let's see what happens.
I think that they'll probably be able to stop
in a very long time. I'm excited to see what it does. Starting out with our little round
a bullet.
22. How many little paper plates will it go through? Let's see.
What's your guess, man?
20.
20?
Yeah. Here we go.
The 22?
All right. Okay, entry right here. Nice small entry. Let's see how far it went. See if we can see here.
Still going.
Still going.
It's a lot more than 20, buddy.
Bullet is right here. It is very hot. Look at how bent that is. 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97.
97 plates.
So much further than I thought. This is how many plates it took to stop the tiny little measly 22. What is going to happen with this video? I don't know. We got a
Gear
long way
up.
to go. Let's move up. Moving up to the Glock 19, shooting around a 9mm. How many
Naturally, we got a biggie here.
You guys know the drill. Every
Not
time I shoot
doing
the 9mm,
work
I
at
do a
work.
trick shot. I eject the round out of the chamber, try to get it to come back in the chamber. I've never gotten it. Maybe today will be the day.
Getting real tired of this. Really good stuff.
All right, seriously, I'll get it this time. Here we go.
Oh my god.
Against plates.
I don't think I've ever seen this guy's videos. I say that, but the dummy is vaguely familiar, so maybe I have.
Made it pretty far, Zach. Still going. See when we see our bullet fall.
Oh goodness.
Oh my goodness. Is that it? Yeah, that's it right there.
So 300 plates.
So exactly 300. Wait, 300. Let me just grab it out here real quick. Here's our bullet right here. Moving up to the 1911, we have around a 45 ACP ready to go. Fatter round, not moving as fast. Shooting it out of our piece of garbage Rock Island Armory 1911. Don't ever buy this.
Thought it was a bargain.
Zach bought it. Told you to get the chrome ivory handle Remington, and you got this.
It's a good deal. You gonna shoot it or you just gonna stand there?
Oh! Poked my eye.
Let's just shoot it.
Here we go. Firing.
That is a big hole.
He's a little surprised face.
I'm not seeing it.
He's going.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Left eye, right eye, and then here's his little mouth.
Yeah.
See how many you went through.
I got eyes on the bullet.
All right, let's see it.
Is
Got
that
eyes
the
on it.
soy
Here are the
jack
plates that
face?
just penetrated through.
Oh.
Here was our bullet right here. It kind of looks, the end is like lumpy. Look at that. It's kind of deformed. It's in pretty good shape though.
Can I just see it?
Got them all counted up. 213 plates is what it took to stop.
So
the
it-
45 ACP. So the 9mm beat it by
Yeah.
87 plates. 300 for the 9mm.
That's
still in the lead.
interesting.
Let's move up. Moving up to the 44 Magnum, big boy handgun, shooting around a bear load. Zach, last time you
The hell is
caught my
bear
story
load?
about my base jumping incident in Alaska. So I'm assuming you're gonna keep this one because this actually with these paper plates is really reminding me of my nephew's birthday party, 2010. I'm coming.
All right, just shoot it.
All right, here we go.
Oh my god.
44 Magnum versus paper
What a
plates.
troll.
Ready, Zach?
This is
Yep,
cool.
Here we go.
Is he gonna make a face with it some more? It's like another
Here's our entry
face.
right here. How far did it go? Did it go more than 300?
That's quite a
Let's
large
see
hole as
exactly how
well.
far it went. Oh, there it is. Right there, Zach. So it made it 300 plus however many these were. We'll get them counted up and let you guys know the total count.
Big boy.
Yeah, look at that. 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. 370 sheets.
It's a lot of
I mean plates. All right, so our new leader, 44 Magnum at
It's a lot.
370 plates. Quick shout out to today's sponsor, Hefty, who has
Sponsor.
supplied all of these plates for us. Hefty, Hefty, Hefty.
I don't even think these are hefty plates.
Yeah, they are.
They're Dixie, and they're not sponsoring us. This is I got these at Walmart.
Quick shout out to today's sponsor, Dixie. Dixie Cup, I'll fill you up.
Oh boy.
Moving up to the Desert Eagle. How many plates will it go through? We have
Oh
around a
goodness.
50 AE.
I might
Our
subscribe just for
audience.
this.
How are you guys feeling back there?
Yee yee life. Oh my god.
They're pumped. All right, here we go. Desert Eagle against paper plates. Firing.
That's gonna hit the dummy, isn't it?
It's just another level, Zach. Wow. Let's see how many I went through. Made it through the first 300. pierced through right here. Still going.
Yeah, that's got a lot
Still
of
going. We're basically
velocity
more
on
than
it.
halfway now. Here's our bullet right here. Look at that. Whoa. He's peering out right there, and there he goes. 495 plates.
Yeah,
Mighty
that's
Desert
half
Eagle,
of them.
our new leader.
Jesus.
Wow, that might be the winner today because as we know from past experience on this channel, sometimes the rifles, they're just going too fast, they just fall apart. So Kid the Desert Eagle hold its lead at 495 plates, or
No.
move up to the rifles.
I think that something else is going to beat it in the rifle category.
That we usually lose the bullets when we shoot stuff, but in this one they've been tucked away in our plates perfectly, so here they all are. These are all of the handguns that we are shooting today. 22. Zach, I forgot how many each one went through, so each time I get to it, just add in a voiceover of my voice saying the amount of plates that it went through, okay?
He's not going to do that.
Make it sound seamless. So here's our 22, and it went through 97 plates.
Oh my god.
9 mil, which made it
I knew it.
300 plates.
Oh my
45 ACP,
goodness.
which made it through 213 plates. 44 Magnum, 317. And the 50 AE, shot of the Desert Eagle. 495.
Yeah, that
plates.
should work.
All right, moving up to 12 gauge. And we're shooting our Churchill 12 gauge here. We're gonna be shooting a slug out of our paper plates. This is gonna be
I was
the
gonna say,
last
it's a
round that we shoot our
shotgun.
plates before we switch them out for some fresh ones. Shout out to Winston Churchill, who actually gifted me this after the Second World War as a little congratulatory. I don't know. You just like to.
Thanks,
give gifts.
Winston.
So, Winston, if you're watching this.
Winston Churchill gave you got this gun from Winston Churchill.
Yeah.
You weren't even alive back then.
Yeah, I was. He signed it for me.
He signed.
Yeah, right here.
That's just the.
Yeah, it's
that's
Churchill. Yeah, he signed it.
That's why he signed it. He did it
Yeah.
with a Sharpie, silver Sharpie. All right, here we go. Ready? Fred moved back and entered right here in
He
front.
sure did.
And
That's a
whoa,
big hole.
Wow, look at this sack. And easily went through those first 300. Total destruction here. It's still going. Still going.
Jeez.
Actually, very surprised. Oh, here's our little cardboard base, and then there is the slug. Right there. Okay, so right here. Wow, look at that thing, Zach. All right, so our slug made it through 355 plates.
That's it?
Landed right here.
Like, that's
There's our
so
slug
much
right there.
damage to the stuff around it.
How's it?
Here we go. First rifle of the day. Moving up to
That's
our AR.
so
Moving
much
up to 2,
damage.
3 here. How many plates will
My
it go through? Will it be
goodness.
moving just too fast to beat some of the other guns? Let's see. Alrighty. Here we go. Okay, so we have fresh plates in the front. As you can tell, they're each in bunches of 100, so they should be easier to count. Here's our entry from the 223 right here. Did make it through the first pack of 100, into the second, out the other side, in here to the third. It's still going, Zach.
Yep.
Into here, it
Now the
looks
hole's
like
getting
it's gonna be
bigger.
stuck. No!
400.
400.
My goodness.
Okay, sorry.
It's getting kind of
Chill.
exciting.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Into number 5.
Yep.
Going. 500 plates. Still going. Surely not again. Inside here. So at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into this one.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be the rifles easily.
And here we go. Here's our bullet. Right here, lodged.
How does that
into
get
this
lodged in
plate.
there sideways
Yep, we'll
like
count
that?
These, we'll subtract, and we'll divide it, carry the 2. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35.
So 65?
Minus 35 is 565 plates for our AR. Beat the Deagle. Usually the AR is going so fast it just kind of disintegrates and stuff, doesn't penetrate super far. Not the case today. 565 sheets or plates and went really far. Okay, we're moving up to the Gold Scar, shooting around of 308. And we're having a surprise.
I'm not that
today. We're bringing
familiar
the
with
30-06
like
cal to go in between this and the 50 cal. So I'm
bullet
excited to compare
sizes
that.
and
Will the
calibers and
308
such.
outperform the 223? I would assume so. It's a bigger round, but we've seen crazy.
I don't know
rounds on
these
the channel.
things.
Let's see what happens.
Oh, we've seen some crazy things, dude.
Here we go. All right. Man.
The
1,
Trio 8.
2, 3, 4.
That's
5.
gonna beat it.
Yep. So that's 600 plates that it's gone through at least.
Oh.
Whoa.
There it is.
There it is right there. So we're gonna call that 1, 2,
Well,
3, 4, 5,
rip.
6, 700 plates exactly. And here is our bullet lodged right here in this bunch.
Wow. Look at that thing.
Get a close up of that, Zach.
That's what I'm doing.
Closer.
How close you want it?
Really close. There you go. So that is a 308 bullet. Look at that. It's kind of deformed on the edge. Here's it compared to right next to the 223. So now we're going to move up to the 30-06.
This is really interesting.
It's a pretty powerful round. Let's see.
What you doing?
Just press action. Let me know when you're playing. I'm going to swing it around. It's going to be cool.
It's already playing, dude.
Okay, let me know. Just give me a countdown.
It's good. You're good to go.
Moving up to our deer rifle, I have around a 30-06 here. Definitely the biggest round so far. This is a big boy. I'm excited. Is it gonna go through more than 700 plates? Let's see.
Yes.
I have no idea where this is gonna hit.
Just shoot it.
It has a scope on it. Should we scoot back?
No, just do it, dude.
Okay. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Firing.
Yeah, that's
a pretty good shot.
Well, you're about 3 yards away.
Nailed it. Okay, so our bullet made it through these 700, this pack of 200, meaning we're at 900 plates. It's still going in here, so it's over 900 at this point.
It's over 900!
So it made it this far into the very last pack on the table. I'll count these up and see exactly how far it went. We counted them up, and the 30-06 made it through 964 plates. We are moving up to the 50 cal. Is going to put all of our previous bullets to shame, most likely, unless the 30-06 can hold it down and be the surprise winner today. 964 plates is what it went through. We put in our last 200 plates here at the end, 2 bundles of 100, putting the grand total to 1,300 plates. Will
yeah,
the
100%. It's going to pierce it.
Or will the 50 cal make it?
The 50 cal is supposed to be an anti-tank rifle.
If we can find the bullet and it stops in here, it would be insane if the 50 cal went through 1,300 plates. Fred, this is it, buddy.
It would be insane if it stopped it.
Survives. What do you think's gonna happen, Zach?
Then all I have to do is put 1,300 plates around me in order to not get hit by a
wanting to cut to a
an
live
anti-tank rifle.
What are you even talking about?
Eagle 1.
You're telling me they have a live feed?
Yes.
You have live feed in that plane up there?
Yeah, they have like multiple cameras coming down, just so they always have eyes on us, watching over us. Yeah, you're good to intercept. Transmission 2, 4, 1, Netanyahu, Bravo.
Netanyahu.
Okay. Pretty cool, huh?
What even was that?
They're always watching. Eagle 1, baby.
I don't know where that footage came from, but...
Check this out. They're going to get this on camera. You ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah, get me some Dixie plates. It's way cheaper.
Tactical maneuver. Call it the figure 8. Disorients the enemy. Confuses the heck out of them.
I can armor myself up for less than $100.
Yeah. Here we go. This is a 50 BMG against paper plates. Hang on, Fred. Firing.
Bye, Fred. Yeah.
My
Yeah.
I think it went through, Zach.
You think it went all the way through?
Yeah. The bullet was strong enough to knock Fred over. Oh, it went...
The right side.
Okay, okay, okay. I will say...
So we can see in that slow-mo...
That may not be fair.
It came in center here, Zach, and we were lined up pretty straight on. The bullet came in through here. It made it like 3/4 of the way through, and then it came out the side of our plates right here. It
That's
snapped
crazy.
the tape, and then it took a chunk of Fred's arm right here.
Ouch.
So far, I mean, that was a straight shot. So far, after
Do it
one
again.
shot, we have to say that 30-06 is the winner, because the 50 cal did not make it as far as the 30-06 before it misdirected. It made it like 800 plates, something like that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700. Yeah, it made it like almost 900 plates. I think I'm gonna say 30-06 was the winner after one shot. Should we shoot it again with the 50 cal?
Do it.
Sure.
Okay, we're gonna hit it one more time.
Do it,
with
nerd.
Another round of 50 BMG. Hopefully it will stay straight this time. I'm just not satisfied after that last shot. So we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna hit it one more time. Here we go, 50 BMG, take 2.
One more shot, Fred.
Hang on, Fred.
Oh, no.
Did you hear that?
Bro.
Something hit the roof?
I did hear that. Something did hit
Something hit the roof. Fred's right arm is missing and his helmet's off. Did the bullet go back the other way this time? Let's go check the slow-mo. Okay, so we see Fred's other arm over here, and it looks like it got hit as well. So the other time, our bullet snuck out the right side. This time it appears
This is crazy.
that the bullet came out right here. So let's open it up and see. So this is all just paper. It came through. It veered off right here at this spot, right around plate number 900. Yeah, it disappears. So it continues to rip through right here, Zach, and then it just ultimately couldn't stay straight. So same result as the first shot. First shot, it snuck out the right side.
It's just too
Second shot, it came out the left side.
powerful.
We were aimed right dead center at this plate, but it just could not stay straight. So we have to say, from this test, 50 BMG only made it 900 plates before it veered off. So the winner of today is the 30-06.
That's
It made
crazy.
it 964 plates, a little bit further, and was able to stay straight. So there you have it. The 30-06 was the winner of today's challenge. So if you wanted to stop everything all the way up to that, you're gonna need to carry around 1,000 paper plates with you. If you're just wanting more like everyday practical protection, so I always keep a few in my plate carrier right here.
That's like 15 plates.
Yeah, just keep like a dozen of these bad boys in here. Just offers a little more protection. How many Frez does it take to stop a bullet coming at 10 mil?
What's up with the sheet back there?
It sounds like they're being attacked back there or something. I
What
think we should go
is
check it out.
happening?
Walking up to
Go
them.
slow, go slow.
That's a
See that?
donkey.
I think that's a lion or something.
That is a donkey.
Whoa! See that one? He's in chase. They're coming right here. Look at them. It's a mother and her 2 cubs.
Wow. How bulletproof are frying pans? That's kind of cool. Next up, we've got some stuff from Legendary Drops. Everybody likes Legendary
Steam
Drops.
is about to make a whole lot of people mad, and I'm going to tell you right now, it definitely is not the players. In an effort to make Steam a more transparent ecosystem, they are going to be taking recommended hardware out of the hands of developers and publishers, and instead, well, they're going to show us exactly what games are actually running on, what performance really looks like for these games.
What does that
based
mean?
on our experience. No more lying, no more hiding, no more gaslighting. Everyone will be exposed. This is going to be such a massive change. This is going to be such a huge help to players. It is going to instantly impact what games players buy, when players buy these games, and it is going to piss off a lot of these publishers that have been selling us unfinished garbage for years. So, like most of them. But this entire thing is just another step. It's just another action that Valve has taken to be able to make their platform that much more transparent. Which got me thinking, what are they up to? Because with what they're doing now and other things that have happened in the background, years of these guys working on their own hardware and their own games and their own platform, well, I think these guys are building towards something much bigger. Something that I do not think a lot of people are ready for. Standardized level of quality in the games industry. Setting expectations permanently. No more questions need to be asked. So today, we're going to be talking about that. We're going to talk about Steam's latest changes, how they're going to impact the games industry at a rate that, honestly, I don't think we've ever even seen before. How Valve is trying to standardize quality in the games
Being able to see that in the corner is very funny.
Has already happened. But before that, a word from today's sponsor, Boot.dev, which I've been back on their website recently, and one of the things that I noticed when I've been checking it out is that it feels a lot more like practicing than actually studying. Like you're actually learning something on the job. You're not
Actually, I've been
sitting
tempted
there
to try
watching these
Boot.dev
lessons just
before.
passively. No, you're constantly doing something. You're coding, you're fixing code, you're always interacting with the platform in some kind of way, which makes you feel like you're actually making some kind of progress, and I think that's a big difference between them and anybody else. They structure this all like an RPG, XP, levels, quests, which sounds like a gimmick, but it's there to give you momentum. You always feel like you're making progress instead of just consuming content. And when you get stuck, which you eventually will, you have Boots, the AI tutor, that's not there just to hand you the answer and move on. It's nudging you in the right direction so that you can actually figure things out on your own and don't
There's
forget
not enough
5 minutes
space.
later. They also have added the training grounds, which is basically a area for you to be able to grind challenges until something clicks. Now, all of these lessons are free to read and watch. You can demo all their interactive features too. Paid just unlocks the full hands-on experience, the coding, AI help, and progress tracking. And the reason why I think this kind of stuff matters is because these are back-end skills that can actually translate into real job-level skills, the kind of things that can land you a role where you're making 6 figures a year, and oftentimes you're working remote. So if you're interested in checking this out, maybe you want to make your own game, go to boot.dev and use code LegendaryDrops for 25% off your first entire year on an annual plan. The link, QR, and code are all on screen, and it's in the description and the pinned comment. Thank you to boot.dev for sponsoring today's video. Valve is arguably the most powerful company in PC gaming, hell, in all of gaming, and instead of using that position to be able to push some of the worst habits in the industry, they have become more successful than their competition by largely doing the opposite. Steam is a monopoly by choice. Players choose it, developers choose it, not because they're forced to, not because they don't have any other options, but because it is the best platform. It has the biggest audience. The most useful
I mean, that's
tools,
true. Nobody really has a whole lot of interest.
And that's why
Please, can you please? Thank you. Nobody really has any interest in trying to switch over to the Epic Games Store or the 38 different versions of, like, the Ubisoft, what is it, Uplay or Origin or any of the other ones. Steam is a simpler piece of software. There's more games on it, and they're not trying to install a bunch of other bullshit. Like, Steam is just better. And everybody knows it.
Steam means a lot more to people than just being a storefront. For a lot of players, it represents one of the last major platforms in gaming that still feels like it's being built by people who still actually love games.
Yeah.
Not as products or quarterly revenue, but as a...
You know that the people who are designing, like, the PlayStation homepage and stuff like that, they don't play that shit.
Hobby that's worth protecting. The games, the people who make them, and the people who play them. And lately, it feels like Valve doesn't just want to be the better example anymore, they want to set a standard. When we look at what Valve has done over the past couple of years, I think that there is a really clear pattern here. They just keep finding places in the industry where they are benefiting from confusion or vagueness or flat-out dishonesty, and then Steam is turning that into a rule. They're making a warning. They're putting in a disclosure, something that is there to protect their customers. Steam seems to always move in a much larger effort to keep Steam healthier.
Yeah, whatever happens when Gabe dies is
standard for refunds in PC gaming.
concerning.
Days and 2 hours played. I can't tell you guys how many times this has saved me. Maybe the game just didn't launch. Maybe the recommended specs were a fantasy and the game just runs like shit. Or maybe there was just no demo, so I just tried it and realized, yeah, you know what? This just isn't for me. Refunds are always fast, sometimes immediate in most cases. And even if you go past that 2-hour mark, there's been plenty of times that if you give them a legitimate reason, Steam will just at least hear you out.
Based?
Compare that to console platforms or any other platform outside of maybe GOG, where refunds rarely
I do like
happen,
GOG.
and when they do, it feels like you're trying to plead your case to a brick wall. It's not even comparable.
What does YouTube have to do with
That
anything?
same mentality shows up all over Steam. Valve bans crypto and NFTs. They require disclosures for generative AI, especially if that content is being generated during live gameplay. They have an outright ban on in-game advertising, which I'm going to keep it straight with you guys. That might actually be the only real barrier that's in place to keep publishers from jamming ads directly into our games. Because, like, come on. We know that they want to. I was watching the Diablo 4 campfire chat for their latest expansion, and in the middle of it, Blizzard kept advertising a Diablo 4 themed Jackson guitar, Diablo 4 branded
They would
candy,
never.
Diablo 4 branded Fanta, and whatever else these guys could fit in. That's outside of the game. This is the version that these guys can get away with right now. They can't do that on their own platform because they most likely cannot magically get away with it on Steam. So, well, they just don't do it because it's just too damn obvious.
Some shit is
Steam's
open. I have a notification somewhere. I can't figure out where it is.
rule is keeping these guys in line right now. And in 2024,
It's annoying me.
Valve went after another thing that players have been burned by for years now. Promised content, DLC, expansion, season passes, all the stuff that publishers absolutely love to sell.
A refund for the value of what?
Season passes, all the stuff that publishers...
Unreleased DLC. Oh my god. You can't tell me that's not incredible. I didn't even remember them doing that. Wow. DLC content and season passes. So basically this is targeting like Destiny and games like it. I said it. Destiny fucking sucks now.
Absolutely love to sell to us before it actually exists.
Mhm.
Steam now requires those developers to describe that content, provide a release window, and stick to it. And if they can't deliver, well, then they have to communicate with Valve or issue refunds. And if they don't, well, then Steam's going to step in and they're going to handle it themselves. This said,
That's
a
great.
massive precedent. Publishers got way too comfortable taking our money up front, dangling future content in front of players, and then
There's nothing more metal than drinking Fanta.
The roadmap just became a little bit too inconvenient for everything else that they were doing. Steam basically said, no, if you're going to sell a promise on this platform,
The more
that is a
Fanta you
promise
drink,
that
the
has to mean
better
something.
the
That is
odds
a
are of you
promise
getting a
have
good
to
drop. Everybody knows that.
Apparently, that's not the only promise that Steam wants publishers to keep. One of the biggest issues that players face today, if not the biggest issue that we face today, is performance. It doesn't matter what publisher, what game, what price, or what hardware you're using, you're eventually going to be running into this. And at this point, I think players are just kind of trained to expect the lie. A publisher is going to tell us that this game is optimized for a 3060 and above, and then we're going to immediately find out that it can barely even hold together on a 4080. And this is not just a PC problem. I realize I have some
This has been happening a lot
out there. These guys still tell you, oh, this game's going to run at 60, and it definitely doesn't. Performance issues have just become so common across the entire industry that even with high-profile releases, players are just bracing themselves for the excuses before the games even launch. When Starfield launched with massive performance complaints, Todd Howard told players that they need to upgrade their PC. When Borderlands 4 launched with some of the worst performance issues that we had seen in years, Randy Pitchford told players that they were trying to use hardware that was just too old for the game. He said that PC players must face the reality of the relationship between their hardware and the software that they run. Like, these guys didn't build their own machines. And he compared it to driving a monster truck with a leaf blower's motor. Basically, it's not
Randy
a game,
Pitchford
it's
running his mouth
something
killed
that just
Borderlands.
completely denies all reality. To our frustration, and as much
Banned in
as we are
competitive
sick of
hardcore
it, well,
runs.
it seems
Oh
like
my
Valve
God.
might be preparing to end that argument entirely.
What am I looking
On
at?
April 4th of 2026,
He's
TechCrunch
having a
reported on a new
seizure.
feature Valve is working on, a feature that could estimate game performance in FPS based on real user data. The article
Oh,
read,
wow.
Valve appears to be preparing a new
That's
feature
really
that will make
cool.
one of PC gaming's biggest uncertainties, performance, more transparent. Newly
Imagine this before Monster Hunter Wilds came out.
uncovered code in the Steam client suggests that players may soon see estimated frame rate data
Like,
from each game derived
come
from
on, dude.
real-world gameplay metrics shared by other users.
If I knew that Monster Hunter Wilds was going to run that poorly, and also that the release for updates and stuff was going to be so poor, I wouldn't have bought the game. I was expecting Monster Hunter World 2, and I did not get it.
Users. The feature would represent a significant step towards bridging the gap between official system requirements and actual in-game performance.
And a lot of the times you see it's like, oh, here's the specs in order to run the thing, the minimum requirements or the recommended or whatever, and even the recommended is below what it actually needs to be in order to get real performance out of the game, because it'll be, you know, really stuttery and jittery, or it's like, oh, you know, you can get 60 FPS or 120 FPS or whatever at, you know, 4K, but the only way for you to do that is to put the game on, like, the lowest possible settings ever. And yet they still want to say, oh, you know, it's really smooth and all of this. And it's like, no, you're misleading people. And Valve/Steam is not really about that. And I really appreciate that they're trying to do kind of what's best for the players, the end users. As much as I hate to say it, this is an area where, like, the UK in particular, or not the UK, the EU, excuse me. The EU is really ahead of the game in terms of, you know, making things as consumer friendly as possible. Equal parts Randy and trying to recreate Handsome Jack. I didn't even know they did that.
Even as studios release recommended hardware specs, the experience on diverse PC setups often differs sharply from expectations. Now, the timing really matters here because this is coming after Steam has already started to move in this direction. Back in February of 2026, Valve began allowing users to include their hardware specifications in their Steam. So this doesn't feel like some random feature that people are stumbling onto. It actually feels like a step forward to a much larger system where Steam can take hardware and performance data compared across real users and then show players.
And then if you say, hey, I've got this thing and I've got this thing, they can give you a reasonable guess estimate as to how it's going to perform on your thing. It's sort of like having a like a benchmark for something that releases before the actual game, but without you needing to do that.
Much more honest picture of how these games actually run. And if
awesome.
that happens, oh boy, well, recommended specs are going to be a hell of a lot less useful for marketing fluff, I'll tell you that right now, because who cares what any of these publishers have to say if I can go on Steam and I can see exactly how that is running for people with similar hardware to mine. This
Correct.
is such a massive shift. We actually have a platform that's out here collecting user data and using it for something that is actually useful.
And not just taking it and trying to sell people things or say, hey, you know, it's time for us to create things that are going to force people to have to buy the new hardware stuff.
Benefits the customer. Now, mind you, this is all optional. You don't have to opt into any of this if you don't want to. But they're not using your information to shove more ads in your face. They're not trying to sell your information to some third-party company so you get an inbox filled with junk mail or a bunch of scam
Ubisoft would never.
Pretending to be your bank. No, this is them using your data
Please
to
redeem.
protect your purchases, hold publishers accountable, and make buying a game feel like a hell of a lot less of a gamble.
I don't understand what I'm watching with this. I understand that it's deadlocked. I don't understand anything else. I don't know what it means.
But man, this is just so obviously useful. Instead of getting gaslit by these vague specs and cherry-picked footage that were constantly shown, players can now see at first glance how this game is performing for everybody else. You can see whether or not this game is going to be up to par for the hardware that you have before you even spend the money. And now for developers, I've talked to a few of them, these guys are cheering this on, especially indie developers, because this doesn't just help the customers, it can save these smaller teams a ridiculous amount of money. Not every single studio can afford to have a third-party QA going.
And on top of that, it's a blow to the larger studios, which makes the smaller ones more competitive. Because a smaller studio is not going to be as, we'll say, graphically intense. It's not going to be put as much strain on your hardware by nature of being developed by a smaller studio. They don't have the money to shell out for all the big fancy graphics and stuff like that.
Across a mountain of different hardware configurations, not every team can fill an office with a bunch of test machines
and that too.
Idea of how that game is going to perform, but if Steam can surface real-world performance data from actual players, well, that gives these developers a hell of a lot clearer of a picture too.
Yep.
And for Valve, man, this is just smart. That's all I have to say.
Gabe does look like a hobo though.
Numbers, but I would have to
like
imagine
with
that a massive
clothes.
amount of Steam refunds likely come from games just not performing the way that players probably expected. That game didn't run right, the specs were misleading,
but he looks like a hobo.
The player then spends an hour trying to fix it, and they finally just refund it. So
like in this shot right here.
Is going to help everyone. Players, because we're going to be able to make better buying decisions. Developers, because they're going to get performance feedback. And Steam, because they're going to reduce a pretty sizable chunk of their own refund queue by preventing all these bad purchases.
There you go.
Man, I really hope.
Man, it's almost like
just how
honesty is the best policy.
It is going to be a huge disruption to the games industry. It is going to instantaneously impact the way that these companies approach recommended hardware, how they approach performance and optimization. When you have something that is this transparent, that is likely going to be just plastered right on the store page.
That's actually a really good point. It's also going to force the larger developers to put time and energy and effort into actually doing things like optimizing, because they can't just get away with it by saying, oh, you know, just get, you know, better hardware, or, you know, whatever the case may be. Now people are going to be able to see, wow, this game runs like crap on the system that I have. Why should I even buy it? They're going to have to actually work for it. Instead of, well, we're the ones that make the games, you're the ones that want to play games, so you will consume the slot. You know, don't ask questions, just consume product.
You don't have an option. You have to optimize that game. Otherwise, you're going to launch it with a scarlet letter before players even press buy. If I'm Xbox or PlayStation and I was thinking about going exclusive, I'm definitely thinking about doing it now, that's for sure. No more guesswork. You're going to know exactly what you're buying. And also, as a byproduct, we're going to know immediately who the real problem is. And with the long history that a lot of these companies
have... Is it
the
hardware or is it the developers?
It's going to be these publishers. You know, for years now, these guys have been trying to push prices higher and higher,
Mhm.
always trying to standardize a level of pricing that they want to be able to make. Always
It's just too expensive with the cost of game development.
more from us without ever wanting any expectations on themselves. And in that time, these guys have never standardized a level of quality. Not a single time. No more. No. Now, these games have to come out complete or they have to come out truthful. Which is it going to be? Can't imagine they're going to like either one. I can't tell you guys how ecstatic I am over this.
Yeah, this is actually
one of the
pretty
greatest
goated.
changes that I've ever seen in the games industry in many, many years. And it's something that nobody can fight. It's just good for the players. It's good for the games. It's good for developers. It's good for the industry. It's healthy overall. The only people it's not healthy for are the people that are trying to scam people.
Correct.
That's it. Valve.
If it's only bad for you, if it's only bad for people who are attempting to be dishonest, and you claim that it's bad for you or that it'll harm your business or whatever, it's extremely telling about your company and the sorts of things that, you know, you're doing and are engaged in.
Isn't standardizing the games industry by trying to ask these companies and these publishers to be better. No, instead, they're just making excuses impossible to sell. I love it. It's beautiful business. And while I really appreciate what Valve is doing and what they're trying to push towards right now, the real question is, what are they up to? If there's one thing that I pride myself on, is that I don't take anything at face value. So
That's
when I
fair.
see Valve making moves like this, I don't look at it as some random quality of life feature. I look at the pattern around it, because Valve just keeps doing this. They keep finding these places where the industry is benefiting from confusion, vague promises, or flat-out excuses, and they're building systems around those things to protect us and make those excuses
So
a
where you
lot
going with
harder
this,
to
buddy?
sell. It feels like Valve is trying to rebuild trust in the games industry, at least on their platform. We almost never see the games industry trying to standardize around anything.
You
in a
know, I never
positive
did play
direction.
Multiracial.
Instead, it's always been about pricing or mass-producing games, subscription services, always normalizing things against us rather than for us because, well, they make a hell of a lot more money doing the opposite. And we have definitely never seen these guys try to standardize around a level of quality, well, except for once. We used to have the Nintendo seal of quality. It existed because consumer trust had completely collapsed after the video game crash in 1983. That seal had read, "This seal has your assurance that Nintendo has evaluated and approved the quality of this
I
product."
remember the
It's pretty
seal.
simple. If the game had that seal, it was supposed to function properly on Nintendo hardware. It told customers, this game works. But over time, we lost that. It changed. It went from the seal of quality to eventually becoming the official Nintendo seal because promising quality became a liability to them. Which honestly feels like a pretty good summary of where
The era
industry
of give me money.
I mean, today, launching broken, unfinished, unsupported slop is basically normalized at this point. Players don't even expect most of these games to even work. Hell, we sell
Everyone expects every game to have a day one patch to fix bugs and
celebrate when
things.
they actually do, and that's just insane. There is almost no other industry in
Yes,
the
this
world
should
where
be the
this is
standard.
treated as normal. Imagine buying a movie and just accepting that it might not play, or a book where halfway through you find out that half the pages are missing, and the publisher is just like, "Don't worry, we'll patch them in later, but still charge you full price." What are we doing here? That would be absurd anywhere else. And at some point,
Eventually, you'll get to read the rest of the book that you already paid for.
that has to stop. This industry clearly isn't going to do it for itself because that broken standard.
Be sure to buy our
pushing
books
is
battle
benefiting
pass.
Them the most. They're making more money. They're saving more.
If we don't monetize the book, if we don't add a battle pass and gotcha mechanics, and also, you know, what do you call it, cosmetics and things like that, if we don't monetize it, there's no way we're going to be able to make any money off of it, because, you know, people will buy it and then that's it. They're never going to read the book again. We got to get our money back.
More money, and they're never going to be motivated to do it. But it seems like Valve is stepping.
It's all about
in
making
to be the
money.
one
We need to monetize our books.
Now, I have to give a shout out to Water CS2 for inspiring this theory. A fantastic everything Valve related.
Hi, I'm Water. Do you want the latest Valve Counter-Strike?
About how Steam is slowly but surely
Something.
becoming a more console-like.
I actually kinda
experience
want one of
geared
those.
Towards the release of the Steam machine, making Steam easier to navigate, more all-inclusive, and a little bit more predictable. And I think this guy's right. I think that that's exactly what they're trying to do right now. But I also think that's only one small piece of what Valve is building.
I do not own a Steam
Because
Deck.
right now, we're at a time where trust is at an all-time low in the games industry. It's basically on the floor, and I think that Valve is trying to.
Is that
leverage
Wukong
trust
or
as their
Cock
brand
of War?
moving forward. The Steam Machine and the Steam Deck are not just devices; these are hardware
I assume
pieces
it's
in a much
Wukong.
larger strategy that Valve is trying to use to create some type of standard around the Steam platform. I think that these guys are trying to certify the quality of games, and I think that we've already seen the early version of this with the Steam Deck Verified. Technically, you can download just about any game on Steam and go ahead and play it on the Steam Deck, but that doesn't necessarily mean that all those games are going to play or even work well. Some games just don't support the controls, others have text that's too small, some of them have some weird settings that need to be changed. Some will technically launch but run so poorly that no normal person would ever say that it's playable. So Valve went and they made a simple badge system. They call it the Steam Deck Verification. Verified games means that that game works well out of the box. You buy it, install it, and play it. No tinkering, no guessing. You know exactly what you're getting. Playable games, that's another badge. That
I don't have a
means
Steam
it
Deck, so this is
requires a
news to
little
me.
bit more effort. Maybe you have to change some settings, or you have to maybe make your own custom controls, but it's not what they would necessarily consider a stable experience. Unsupported means Valve does not recommend that game, or it just flat out does not work on the device, and then unknown means that it's still in their reviewing process. The important part is, Valve is not just letting these developers slap a badge on the game and put it on the store page. No, Valve is reviewing these games themselves. They're giving these developers detailed feedback on what actually needs to be fixed, and then those developers can go and resubmit for approval. So again, Valve is now taking something that used to be messy and uncertain for the customer, and they're turning it into a standard that players can understand instantly.
I see.
For customers, this is so incredibly simple. You go to the store page, and right there on the game's cover, there is a badge telling you if that game works on
Yes,
Steam
it does
Deck
work.
or not. Something that is just entirely unheard of and under-discussed.
Maybe it worked.
You do not have to actually dig through any forums. You don't got to search Reddit threads. You don't have to watch videos. You don't have to wonder.
That is actually really nice, because that's the primary thing that I use like Reddit and stuff like that for, is the answer to a question like that. Hey, does this work? Where do I find this thing in this game? You know, whatever.
Knowledge, that kind of visible platform-level compatibility system has never existed anywhere else in the industry. Not with this much reach, and definitely
Stuff where
not
I need
directly
opinions.
attached to the same place that you're making the purchase. That
Sometimes.
matters here because, well, that badge is absolutely going to decide whether or not somebody's going to buy a game.
An
or
example,
skip it.
yesterday I
most of
was
this right now
looking
has
up
been limited to the
whether or
Steam
not
Deck.
Rapid
Valve
Spin
is now
was
building the
particularly
exact same
useful
version of that
in
same idea
Pokemon.
for the Steam machine.
Like,
They
obviously
told
Rapid Spin is really
developers
good
that
and
there's going to be a
competitive, but
Steam
what if you're
machine
not playing
verified?
competitive and it's just
But if their
PvE?
game is Steam Deck verified, well, then it's going to be pre-approved for the Steam Deck verification because the Steam machine is more powerful hardware. But the implications of that go even further, because if a game is already verified on the Steam machine and my PC is more powerful than the Steam machine, then I can look at that badge and I can have a pretty good idea if I'm going to
It'll
have
probably
any
be
issues
able to
running
work.
that game.
Yeah.
That gives the Steam machine value beyond the people who even go out and buy one. It now becomes a reference point for
Yep.
everybody else.
It's the benchmark.
I think this is where
the
this all
yardstick.
comes together, because Valve is already standardizing a base level of quality on their own hardware and on their own platform. There is a badge right there. There's
That's
a
actually
green
pretty
check
nice.
mark telling
I'm
me
not gonna
this is
lie to
going
you.
work depending on what piece of hardware of theirs that I'm using. Go ahead and add in the FPS estimates that are based on real user data, and now suddenly Steam is starting to remove doubt from the customer's mind.
The FPS
before
stuff is
anybody
actually
ever even
pretty
makes a
huge.
purchase. This is great for players, but
I am
this
not
is
interested
also
in
just
playing
utterly
something that's
brilliant business. As a former
super
salesman
laggy.
myself, I have to respect this because
Like, I
now
wouldn't
is
want to
one
play
of the biggest
Deadlock
things that
if it
stops
performed
people
like
from
this on
buying
my
anything.
machine.
Qualifying is the first step and the biggest step.
Which, to be
of
fair,
the
I don't
sales
really want to
cycle.
play Deadlock
And it is a
to begin
huge
with.
point of friction for a lot of
But
people on PC. Will it run? Will it stutter?
if
Will
this
the
is what I'm
hardware
looking at,
settings lie to
no,
me?
I'm
Am
good.
I going to spend the first hour of this game fixing the settings instead of actually playing it? Is it going to get worse?
Why
the
are
more
you
that I
moving
play it?
towards me,
Valve is trying
microphone?
to answer those questions before you even ask them. This is going to build trust. It's going to protect customers.
What
It's
are you
probably gonna
doing?
Sell a hell of a lot more games because people are going to feel safer buying them. And I think that's the part of Valve's strategy that a lot of these companies probably aren't going to understand.
Y'all can't
Doing
see it,
right
but
by
it
the
is
customer
moving.
Is not a charity. It's good business. And Valve is now going to force the rest of the industry to do good business just as a byproduct. Developers are going to know exactly what the baseline is. They're going to know that this is Valve's hardware and this is what these guys are measuring around. They're going to know that if their game runs poorly on the Steam Deck, on the Steam machine, or on Steam's FPS estimates, well, that information is going to be visible right where customers are making the decision to buy. So
Correct.
even if Valve never forces a single performance target, the pressure is still there. Optimize for the standard, or just let every customer see that you didn't.
And that's why a lot of people in the industry that work like directly for the not just the developers but the publishers they're going to probably try and fight this and push back against it because they thrive, they succeed on the, maybe deception's a little too strong of a word, but the uncertainty involved. If someone can clearly see, like, hey, you know, this game really only runs smoothly on like a 50 series GPU, or, you know, oh, on a 4090 it's kind of laggy or whatever. Well, it's like, well, what hope do I have with a, you know, 2060 or, you know, whatever thing it is that they have, like, and with, just by being honest, just by posting that information, Valve doesn't have to do anything. But the devs or publishers probably, the more information that the user has, the more informed a choice or purchase, in this case, they can make. And as often as not, it'll be a not purchase. And that will cost them money. They don't like that.
You know, I tend to be a guy with a hell of a lot of theories, but I never say that I'm 100% confident in them. This one, I'm 100% confident in. The reason why is because this would be so effective, so unbelievably effective, and it's such a brilliant strategy, especially given today's market conditions within the games industry, because trust is at an all-time low. So
Correct.
If you're selling trust, you're going to be making a hell of a lot of money. Now, say whatever you will about Steam. These guys very rarely make the wrong decision when it comes to stuff like this, and if this is the direction that they're going in, it's going to flip the games industry on its head.
Correct.
Instantly. A badge on every single game saying whether or not it actually works on a piece of hardware outside of just a handheld, being on something that is also effective.
Imagine using all of this sort of user aggregated data where it's like, oh, you know, you have to opt into it or whatever. It's like, what happens when the Steam OS, right, when it's able to say, oh, okay, we're going to detect what hardware you have, and then it will tell you for you, without you having to do all this stuff, hey, this game's going to work well for you. This game's not going to. They'll scream and cry, oh, you know, this is, you know, we're being discriminated against, or it's some form of censorship, or, you know, they're being, for lack of a better descriptor, like the Steam equivalent of like shadow banned, where because their game doesn't perform well on various types of hardware, it's Steam's not pushing it towards users equally. They'll scream and whine and complain about it. I'm 100% positive that will happen. But ultimately, having a way to just know at a glance, hey, this game is likely to perform well on my hardware, or it is not, is much more valuable to me. Like, I'm a big fan of this.
Not only a console, but also a PC. That's a big change, guys. That's a real big change. Now, I want you guys to keep in mind, to add more confidence to this, ever since they announced the Steam Machine, they have always been trying to temper people's expectations. It's never been about this being the most powerful piece of gaming hardware. It's not about it being next gen or breakthrough or anything like that. It's about it being well made, well maintained, and reliable. And now you're going to add on top of that you're going to have access to a storefront that has full transparency that tells you whether or not games do or do not work for that piece of hardware. That's a pretty good position to be able to put yourself in. You're creating a lot of market separation from you and the rest of your competition, because you say whether or not your games work or not. You have a badge proving it.
Bingo.
Nobody else does. You can't find that anywhere else. That's how you drive people to buy something. That's something I can't find anywhere else. I want that thing. Now, the funny thing is, you don't even have to want the Steam Machine. You don't even have to like the Steam Machine.
But I do want
the
it.
Steam Machine to be a
and
thing.
I do
You
like
want
it
to exist because, well, just by it existing, it's creating a baseline level of quality for
I said
players
that.
on PC. You can instantly look and go, hey, you know what? This game doesn't work on the Steam Machine. It's probably not going to work on my PC. I'll pass on it. If I'm using a 4080, 4090, or a 50 series card, but it's not working on a Steam Machine, it's definitely not going to be working for me, right? That's how that ends.
Bingo.
So, it's such a really interesting development to see. It's not something.
I'm going to go back to that so you can hear that again.
If I'm using a 4080, 4090, or a 50 series card, but it's not working on a Steam machine, it's definitely not going to be working for me, right? That's how that ends up working. So, it's such a really interesting development to see. It's not something that I expected, I'll tell you that for sure. But these publishers are going to have a real big problem on their hands.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to like this. This is a level of transparency that these guys are not going to be comfortable with because they have been selling broken games for years. They've been profiting off of broken games for years. And these guys cannot afford to not have their games on Steam. So they're just not going to be able to avoid any of this. And essentially,
And the reason why they've been able to get away with it is because we let them.
Transparent with whether or not their game works or whether it doesn't, whether it was actually optimized or it wasn't. The age of quality is on the horizon, my friends. Great. I'm so excited for this. I can't wait to see this come out. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did enjoy the video,
did.
Subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you guys comment.
I
down
will
below.
subscribe
What do
to
you
the
guys
channel.
think about all of this? Do you guys think
I'm not going to leave on the notifications,
right
though.
Are you excited for these new changes coming to Steam? Especially the Steam Machine Verified. It's just going to be utterly brutal for so many of these companies. It's going to be so poetic more than anything else. Anyway, follow me on Twitch.
There's a link to the video.
Follow me on anywhere else I am. I don't know. Follow me on the streets. Don't do that, actually. Anyway. Merch down below. Make sure you guys check it out. I'm putting more stuff in there pretty soon.
It's almost
Stay
time.
cool, stay righteous, stay safe. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Family, 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 family. Yeah. How bulletproof is Play-Doh? I would watch that. I'm not going to lie to you. What the fuck?
A sergeant is caught in a terrifying encounter as 3 dogs stand between first responders and the victim of their brutal attack.
Oh, it's
In the
dogs.
chaotic aftermath, the
So
question
cops discovered
becomes
babysitter being eaten alive. I thought it might have been a
whether
person
help
eating them
came
alive.
too late.
Oh my god, dude.
The following is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now.
I
After
do
4
not
p.m.
want to
on
watch
November
that.
21st,
There's no world where that's gonna go well for me. So no, let's not. Matter of fact, here's what we'll do, because it's almost that time anyway. Let's see. Where are you? This one? Yes. Okay. The time has come. I haven't gotten to do this in a bit. Oh, there is one thing I need to do. I think I turned the volume on this down. Yeah, I did. Okay. That was because I was watching stuff while grinding off screen. Okay. Hello? Please? Can you... Please? Thank you. Thank you? Okay. I find Terry Bogard to be very funny, even if he's not my particularly favorite King of Fighters character. / Fatal Fury. Definitely not my preference, but he's alright. I watched a video the other day of this whole thing, like the entire song, not just this part, but it being performed by the various voice actors is really good. Like, instead of these two particular people that perform it. Okay, let's get on with it. Okay, so I think the last time I left off, I think that I was ready to leave Tartarus. So here's where we're at. I'm probably slightly overleveled because I was trying to make money. So most of the party is around level. Akihiko is really underleveled. Jeez. These two in particular are quite weak, but the rest of the party is around level 34 or so. I suppose the average probably is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I suppose the average would be closer to 33, huh? But then I got myself some personas. Not the same as a persona. It's a persona. You. Sorry, I'm working at a little something on my... Okay, sorry. So, here are our personas. We've got an actual healer. Ooh. Although, I didn't move that over. Anti-electric, anti-wind. Okay. So, we've got ourselves a nice little healer here. Right. We've got a physical attacker. Everybody loves. This one's good for critting. Everybody loves crits. One downed foe. Okay. Then we've got a holy, or light, I suppose, attacker. We've got Captain Kidd still on the squad for lightning. We recently picked up Johanna with Herculean Strike. It's heavy strike damage. Which, by the way, this physical guy, he's a shot. He's Pierce. This one's Strike. Just like a punch. Or a blunt attack. You can kind of see where we're going with some of these things. Although this one's not... like that. There we go. We've still got Baphomet for Fire and Dark. We've got a Wind Damage Dealer. Takumi Nakata has a bunch of useful resistances. And the ability to survive Dark Strikes. But also Dekaja. to get rid of buffs. We've got our single target specialist here. A couple of different damage types. I'm pretty sure I summoned this guy just for the Arcana. That was weird. I know I saw that. How did I do that? That's weird. That's weird. Fire damage. That's weird. I don't know how I did that. I am tweaking, apparently. Do. Anyways, yeah, I am a little weirded out right now. But I'm pretty sure that I saved the game when I was, like, ready to, what do you call it? Like, leave Tartarus. I think. I think I did everything that I wanted to do. She doesn't have any requests for me. I don't remember. I'm kind of disoriented right now. Sorry.
Oh, hello.
Yes, I do wish to stop for tonight. My wrist hurts. I believe I have figured out what the problem in my wrist is. I've got a few messages. Oh my god. Ow. Hand hurts. It don't feel good. Oh, it's Tuesday. I was like, today's Sunday, right? No. Mall. He spit his gum into the fountain. Oh my god. Brain rot. With a capital B. Token of gratitude, the missing housewife left with us.
I'm counting on you.
Shift the booster.
What do you got? Wanna sell in bulk? Sure, it's a deal. What'll it be? Got some new things in stock.
Tizana. Aroundite? You mean the Arundite? Like what?
People have been using bows as weapons since ancient times. It's also where terms like bullseye and such originated from.
Zanbato. Oh, wow. I can't believe that Sanosuke is here. That's crazy. Weaponized gloves that strike with the power of a meteor. Gaboo.
Apathy syndrome cases is growing.
Gaboo.
Better be ready for anything.
Malice Mary. Six shot. Grenade launcher. I do like grenade launchers. Those are cool.
What are you looking for?
Army vest. Light evasion low. So this is stuff. This stuff is like weaker than what I have, generally speaking.
There's an air of panic in the streets lately. I'm sworn to protect the public, so I'll do what I can to help.
I mean, that's extra damage right there. Maybe I can just make her something?
As long as you need.
Ooh, we like magic. Resist shock? That's like her weakness, isn't
I
it?
have no idea what you're fighting out there.
We'll come back
Just
to
don't
that.
get in over your heads. Uh-huh. Take as long as you need.
That might be worth picking up.
The number of apathy syndrome cases. You finished? Come back soon.
Oh, she has plus 30. Well, then it's not worth it. The blue. No. This place? Yes. We wish to view your antiquities.
Yes. Which one? What would you like?
The Holy Knight Sword. Nikari Aoe. Surely it's not AoE.
Everything I craft is sure to be useful against the shadows. Give them a go, will you? So, what will it be?
Oh, Tenta Mitsuyo. Repel? Oh, wow. That's a lot of extra damage, too.
I think there's a fan around here somewhere.
It's not that much extra damage.
Oh, found it. It's hard to keep track of where things are when you have so much stuff.
Excuse me. Root Cestus. Fusion gloves suited for following up on previous attacks. Damage on downed enemies is okay, but not amazing. Flamberge. The auto suck. Let's go. I do like freeze boost though.
What would you like?
Puritomero.
It's been much
It's a
more
big
pleasant
upgrade
around
for
here
him.
recently, and on Port Island in particular. Well, I guess that just shows how much time has
Plus
passed.
5 magic is really good. It's a big upgrade.
Right here, it's all yours. You're sure about? Did you change your mind?
Did you change your mind? Leg protector. I like the SP here. Those are actually pretty good. I like
there's
SP.
a fan around here somewhere. Oh, found it. It's hard to keep track of where things are when you have so much. Oh, here you go. Thanks for waiting.
Shut up.
What would you like?
I mean, I guess I could get one of these. No.
Even after turning my hobby into a career, I still find myself buried in research. Guess I can't kick the habit.
Let's see. I can't really afford to get a bunch of these. So who am I using? Obviously, I'm going to use Yukari. I think we're going to go Akihiko Mitsuru.
Everything I craft is sure to be useful against the shadows. Give them a go, will you? Here, it's all yours. Here, it's all yours.
So if I'm using Akihiko Mitsuru,
Officer
the HP is
Kurosawa
useful.
and I go way back. He and my neighbors usually keep me in the loop about everything going on.
So one of these two. Or these. These are so good.
You never really know what life has in store for you. Who would have guessed I'd be running an antique shop, much less meet a kid like you?
She eats a lot of damage. Okay, let's think about it like this.
Please bring the required materials.
We got the ice bracers, so let's get something.
So, what will it be? You're sure about this, right? Here, it's all yours. So, what will it be?
This doesn't seem like it's that much better. Like, it's a big damage jump, but it's extra damage on a downed enemy versus
Even after turning
strike
my hobby
boost.
into a career, I still find myself buried in research. Guess I can't kick the habit. You're sure about this? Here you go. Thanks for waiting. Go on, look around. Go on, look around. I'm sure this will prove to be useful. Everything good? Hope to see you soon.
I may have made a mistake here. I may have made a mistake. So let's do a little rewind.
Now you're here.
Yeah, we did this. Uh-huh. Yeah.
To see you. What'd you bring?
Sell my
All right.
stuff.
Take that all done here.
And we're gonna go. Bye. See you later. Okay, bye.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sure. Go on, look around.
This seems like a better trade.
Did that catch your eye? All right, I'll
Because I can make a lot of those. And I have these. So I don't need that. Then I get equipment. Right?
What would you like?
That's actually pretty good. 5, 6, 7 black quartz.
What would you like?
Oh. Oh. I see. So we definitely want this for
You're sure about this, right?
Takeba.
Here,
Yukari.
it's all yours.
We need these.
Are you sure? Here you go. Thanks for waiting. You're sure about this, right? Here, it's all yours. So, what will it be? So, what will it be?
And then wind
Here, it's all. You're
and
sure about this, right?
thunder
Here you go.
bracers.
Thanks for waiting. Is that all you need? Hope to see you
I
soon.
think I did the right things that I want there. Thunder and wind bracers, okay. Right. Let's do some equipping. Wait, do I really not have any upgrades for my main character? That's crazy! But I'm the best character. That's not for him. This, however, is for her. There. That is such a good piece of equipment. Agility and ice evasion. But the SP is like really good. Especially since he has such low SP. The land badge. See, that's more damage, but it's less accurate. I don't like that. Versus strike boost and more accuracy. Am I... Am I just really stupid? Did I not get her a weapon?
Welcome. Come on in. Which one? What would you like?
Oh, no, I ran out of those. I didn't get anybody a weapon upgrade. Oops.
You never. Please bring the required materials.
So I need a lot more onyx.
To make this, you'll need materials. Is that all you need?
Very well. I guess I can spend money.
Oh yeah. Whatlet got some new things in stock. Check it out if you've got the time.
I'm sorry, but all stats +1 is way better than +8 damage and loss of accuracy. Sorry, bro. These are not better.
You sure take your shopping seriously.
Yes, I do. Now shut up.
Well, take as long as you need.
I'm gonna. Freeze boost is quite good.
What are you looking for?
Something better than plate mail, apparently. Sorcery robe is really good. 30 HP is pretty solid.
Everything stocked here is through my personal connections. Whatever you get, and however you use it, just be careful.
Might be worth a purchase.
What are you looking for?
Yeah, the magic stat's really good.
The number of
It's hard to beat that much extra HP, though.
Better be ready for anything.
And I just got her one.
What'll it be? All done here?
Okay.
Be seeing you.
Let's get the hell out of here. Oh. She had an exclamation point. What do you want?
Good day. Are you accepting a request?
Sure, why not?
I've been waiting for you. So this is a shrine. It's quite similar to a temple, is it not? A mysterious presence lurks here, though it is markedly different from a shadow. Well then, I shall first observe the local traditions and pay my respects. I wonder if this is enough.
Just let her do it.
I have finally finished presenting my offering. Though I normally do not reside in this world, I wonder if I, too, may receive divine grace.
Maybe.
Come to think of it, this system of monetary offerings is very similar to that of the fountain. There are a great many locations in your world where supplicants may request good fortune.
That is true.
You live in a truly wondrous place.
Yeah, Japan's pretty cool. He said, having never been to Japan.
Paper strips tied there be
Pieces of paper.
just as I thought. These are paper fortunes. I've heard of this game. People entrust their destiny to a slip of paper, finding the risk far too exhilarating.
Their entire
I see.
destiny.
There are many possible destinies written on them. Well then, I'd like to experiment with this for myself. Please wait here while I work on obtaining every single variation.
Oh my god.
Excuse me. I've been curious ever since we arrived. But what is that equipment over there? If memory serves, these are a slide and a jungle gem, correct? I see. In
Jungle Gem is the
presence of a true
single
god,
greatest,
upholding a
like,
priest's
playground
gravitas
toy
is
ever.
all but meaningless. an introspective message. If that is the case... Fascinating. In order to attain joy, one must first claw one's way to the
Oh
very
my god, Elizabeth, why are you the way that you are? Oh, whoops. No, did not mean.
This playground equipment teaches a profound lesson on the true way of the world.
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to say to that. I want to see her on the jungle gym.
That was quite entertaining. I would very much like for you to continue teaching me how to use the other equipment. Could I ask that you start with the jungle gym over here? I can't get out.
Oh my god.
Oh dear, it's rather difficult to maintain one's balance. Today was even more enjoyable than our other outings thus far. To be honest, lately I've been wondering, do I find this world enjoyable simply because of the novelty of the stimuli it presents?
Maybe.
Or another possibility, perhaps I enjoy myself on these excursions because of your company.
No, it's probably not that.
In any event, I believe I'll have to negotiate with my master to install a horizontal bar in our room.
Yep, you're gonna have to.
I'd like for you to accompany me again sometime, if you wouldn't mind. Well then, I suppose we should call it a day. But before we do, I'd like to go on the slide one more time. Shall we seize the opportunity and go in tandem? Woo!
Oh my god. I see that there's someone that I know watching the stream right now. And if you're watching this and you think that I'm talking about you as I say this, yes, I absolutely am. This reminds me of some shit that one of my friends would do. You know who you are. Woo! That's you. Oh, goodness.
Here are my requests.
She is so
Wonderful.
goofy.
Come to think of it,
Vitality Sash. What's that?
very well.
Ooh, 50 HP. It's a lot. On the other hand, actually, that would be the worst idea for someone like Mitsuru. Although the SP is also really useful for her. 50 HP is a lot. How much HP does she have? She has the lowest. She's just behind Aegis, but she's 4 levels up ahead of Aegis. Yeah, let's just give her that. She's very frail, it would seem. I don't think that the +1 magic stat is going to be that useful. 38, 17, 21, 31. It would have taken her to 32. It's not like that's some like big chunk. It's not like it's a +5 or something like that. So yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah, the apathy victim kids. Yeah. Sorry, apathy syndrome kids. Give me a card, I'm gonna copy it so that I can put it on a whole bunch of personas. Now I can get XP when the persona's not in the fight, 'cause I don't have it equipped to my MC, but they're gonna level up anyway. Who are you? Yeah, I'm pretty open-minded. You should be impressed. Kids sure would love playing on this. I don't remember what I was gonna do. No. Yes. What? Balance of ingredients is well thought out too.
By the way,
I don't know. It's not food is food. I'm pretty sure that's the wrong answer. I don't know what to say to that. I kind of want to say Japanese food, I'm not gonna lie to you. Aha! The right answer.
Welcome back.
Sup, dude? Oh god, we're gonna watch more DVDs? Oh my god. Oh, Yukari. You might be the worst. Well, not the worst, but like, I don't think you realize what you're doing. But that's okay. You're not very good with scary stuff.
This series always has such crazy plot twists. When the main girl's best friend betrayed her, I was like, what? Being backstabbed by the one person you trusted most is just horrible. What would you do if that happened to you?
I'd kill them. Just kidding, I wouldn't do that. I don't like betrayal. I don't know. None of these answers feel right to me. I'm the kind of person that if someone did that, like, I could get over it, but I will never forget that as long as I live. I will never trust them ever again as long as I live. I might not necessarily turn it into, like, a full-on, like, is that blood feud or something, but it's kind of in between these two answers for me. Like, I'll stop associating with them. It's not that big of a deal, but I won't forget it.
Well, yeah, even without a dramatic betrayal, I'd be hurt if a friend started treating me differently. That happened to me once. A girl I was close to suddenly started avoiding me. Oh shoot, it's starting! It's so fast-paced, we really need to pay attention. Oh, no way! It's just gonna end like that? Ugh, it happens every time. But they're so good at leaving you hanging.
Mm-hmm. Oh, whoops.
I need to know how it ends. Let's watch more next time, okay?
No, I don't really need that. I'm maxed out.
It's getting pretty late. We better head back to our rooms.
Boop, 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 boop. We gotta go to the shrine. Oh my god, she really did run away from home. I'm gonna see how long she can be dedicated to it. So I'm gonna ignore the fact that she ran away from home. I don't know what's available. Although, I think I do know what I want to do. Because this said something about working here, and I didn't do that the other day, and I have never worked here. I can't tell if it's an aquarium or a cosmetic store or what. Oh. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. It's to store. It's just a store. Oh god, it's a hippy-dippy relaxation store. Good. My academics going up, though. That's important. I'm trying to become smarter than smart. I'm trying to become Brainiac over here.
Yeah.
Hello. Shut up, Shuji.
Yes. Hello.
Oh my god, I hate you.
Excuse me.
Can I help you?
Hi.
By the way. Precisely. By the way. No.
Hey.
Hey. Yeah. I see.
I should save. Because tomorrow's a big day.
Hmm? I owe you one. I recently expanded my outdoor exercise regimen, and I wanted to boost my nutrition and match. So I got some pork liver today because it's supposed to be rich in iron. But I don't think it'll taste like much if I just boil it like usual. That's why I'm gonna try cooking a pork liver stir fry. I already looked up how to make it. Think you can help out?
Yes, sir. Do it yourself, nerd.
Good to hear. You like this dish too?
Never had it.
I've already cleaned the meat ahead of time. All that's left is to cook the liver, then stir the chives and bean sprouts in. And that should be it.
I do like bean sprouts. Them shits is delicious. Like bamboo shoots and stuff like that. Mm.
Wow, this is great! I guess it was a good thing I took the time for all that prep. They say a boxing match is decided before the bell even rings. Maybe this is kind of the same thing.
Maybe so, I don't know. I am not a cook.
Oh, sorry. Obviously, this wouldn't have been possible without your help. I've still got a lot to learn. But it's hard to make time for it with all my training and stuff. Maybe, if I attach weights to the pan when I'm flipping, I could kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
You are stupid. I want you to know that. You are dumb. Alright. As we begin the dark hour.
Well, here we are. A full moon once again.
I am going to be right back. I'm going to grab something to drink real quick. See you in a minute. All right. Let's get back to it. I really wish that this would, like, stay in place, please. Ow! I can't twist that. That's not good. Okay, that's fine. I discovered that when you're having issues with your wrist, getting the lid off of a container of, in this case, apple juice, way harder than I was expecting. I know that sounds stupid. But...
Any luck, Yamagishi?
Yes, I can sense it. There's a shadow reading tonight, as expected.
As expected.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's located by the deserted houses in the northern part of Iwatodai. But there's something strange. The reading is coming from underground. Almost 10 meters.
Maybe it's in some kind of basement?
Maybe.
According to the records for the Northern Harbor, there are no structures that match that criteria.
Thank you, I guess.
However, there once was an underground facility used by the military.
The military? Is that true?
Well, the architectural and geographical data for the area was uploaded into her memory. Then again, the information hasn't been updated in 10 years.
Correct. The data is 10 years old.
How
Shouldn't
convenient
someone fix that?
that it's 10 years old and there just happens to have been something that happened 10 years ago. Think about it now. That ain't a coincidence.
So how exactly do we proceed?
We won't know more until we actually get there.
Old relics of war. It seems the situation is still unclear at this time. With that in mind, we'll wait until we arrive before we decide who should be deployed.
Agreed.
I'm gonna get really mad if I
Understood.
did all that prep for my party and it turns out I can't use them.
All right, let's go.
That would be irritating.
I didn't know there was a place like this so close by.
Like what?
Target should be around here somewhere.
Oh, well done.
Uh-oh. I know that voice.
Who are they? Lucia couldn't sense them at all until now.
It's so nice to finally meet you in person.
Who the fuck? Well, I mean, I know who this is.
My name is Takaya. This is Jin. We are known to some as Strega. Now then, we've been keeping an eye on your activities for some time. From what we hear, you've undertaken a righteous battle to save the world. Unfortunately, we've come here tonight to put an end to that.
What did you say?
You've gained many new allies in such a short time. No doubt because this land crawls with sin. Ah, Tartarus is towering as beautifully as always.
You know...
Wait, why the hell would you want to stop us?
It ain't rocket science. If shadows in the dark hour disappear, we could lose our power. And that's not something we can abide by. Get it?
Power? Are you saying you're Persona users too?
I implore you to think more carefully. Do you really want to lose your abilities? Not just anyone can wield the power of a persona. The Dark Hour is a frontier that is ours alone to explore. And the same goes for the Tower of Demise.
That's your reason for stopping us? Then you're the ones who need to think. Who knows what might happen if we don't do something?
I think that's his point.
A catastrophe brought on by the shadows. What difference does it make, really? Disasters will always exist, and humans will always destroy each other, regardless of what the shadows do. Either way, no one can predict what misfortunes will befall who. But more importantly, it's time you accepted the truth. Surely you will acknowledge the sense of fulfillment the Dark Hour has given you.
What? You think I like this?
Is it not so? How about the rest of you? Do you also wish to return to your pathetic ordinary lives?
I mean, ordinary life would probably be preferable.
Huh?
I don't enjoy this at all.
Whatever. You all got your own selfish reasons for fighting. That so-called justice of yours ain't nothing but an excuse. There's nothing righteous about any of you. You're all just hypocrites. Like hell you chumps are gonna stop up. What did you say?
And then they walk away.
Have fun in there.
Damn it! They locked us in.
There is no need to panic. Instead of wasting resources, I recommend we prioritize the shadow first.
Great. If we freak out, then we're just giving them what they want.
Shadow's moving. I think it's noticed us.
All right, let's focus on our original goal. We can look for a way out after we've won. Go ahead and select your team. Everyone, prepare for battle.
Well, that's just dandy.
Leader!
Going solo.
Hey! Leader.
Multiple readings overlapping.
I sense the target 2 blocks ahead of you. It seems to be moving slowly downward. Don't let it get away.
No time to waste. Let's end this before the Dark Hour is over.
Seems like a mine or something.
It seems it was some kind of armory during the war.
These tracks on the ground seem to be made recently.
I wonder.
Oh my god, are we about to fight a tank?
I think they were all.
Those persona users just now. Better exercise caution around them.
Lucia couldn't sense them at all. Sorry, I'll concentrate on the shadow.
I mean, it would be good for you to know that they're coming in the future so that we don't get fucking ambushed. That was where we came from.
The target's gaining speed. It's continuing down the tunnel. Hurry and chase it down. The target stopped. It turned around. It's waiting for us one block down. Please be careful. Are you ready? This is the source of the tread marks? It looks like the shadow is using the Tangus armor. Get ready, everyone. Here it comes.
Okay.
Its arcana is justice. No, wait. It's chariot? What? I only see one enemy, but I'm sensing two of them. I've never seen a shadow like this before.
What to do? Not that. I'll go with.
Yo, Hunter!
I have to do this.
I imagine it's probably not got any weaknesses.
Who's gonna win this? Let's go!
What's the plan here?
How about trick?
Is this? Of course it is. High explosive shell. Boom. Ow. I got crit. Ow.
Thank goodness. Now it's time for a counterattack.
Never mind.
I haven't seen any weaknesses. You'll have to use trial and error.
I'll go with.
Carmen!
Surely that won't do anything, right?
In this situation. Yo!
I did not mean to do that.
This will do the trick. Go for it! Thessaleia!
Targeting Yukari. guard with her. Ignores. Boom. That is not that much damage.
It's split into two?
Hello.
I see now. The turret is Justice, and the larger one is Chariot.
Makes sense.
The smaller one seems to have less stamina. Now we can defeat them individually. I don't know their weaknesses yet. Can you test something out?
I'll hit them where it hurts. Persona!
Assault die. Hama.
That was close.
What to do? Never mind.
I am not trying to get instant kill here.
Now's the time.
I'll take care of this. I'll do this.
I'm assuming that, yeah, the little one's the one with all the resistances.
Shall I move to strike?
Too slow.
Please stop trying to instant kill my party. That's not real cool, dude.
The best bet would be. I'll take care of this. I've got this.
Here, G. I think I can
I'll
use
hit
it
them
now.
where it hurts. Persona!
Tank's armor. It seems to be much harder than any shadow so far.
Mm-hmm.
If only we could sever their link with a stronger attack. Should I scan on this enemy?
What to do? Or something.
I assume it resists everything. Oh, no, it sure
In
doesn't.
this situation.
Appreciate it. It's gonna win this.
I'll do this.
I'm pretty sure it's trying to get me to use the
Freeze! Stay where you are!
Très bien.
Yeah, that's what it wants. It wants me to use that.
They've separated again, but our damage is split equally between them.
I get it.
Do this. Yes, for my friends.
If you want to heat riser me, this is the time. Thank you. What happens when you kill one of them? They can't unite anymore, just as the other one goes under.
Just one more. Take that.
I'll take care of this. Let's go!
What's the plan here?
What?
It revived it?
You can do that?
It looks like both enemies can revive one another. We're going to have to defeat them at the
God.
same time.
One of these enemies. Nope.
What did not that? Power!
What next? Eo!
That helps. Appreciate it. Who's gonna win this?
I've got this!
I'll hit them where it hurts. Go for it! Penthesilea!
Stop trying to instant kill my characters, please. Okay. This might be able to KO. Maybe. I'm not positive. There we go, buddy. Hell yeah, brother. I don't know if I want to keep Revolution or not. I don't think I really care.
With this, I can fight even better.
A new skill. Gonna have to try it out.
Do I really need Dia if I have Diorama?
Good. This'll make me more effective in battle.
Tarafu. Confuse is good.
Yes, I'm here.
This is Mitsuru. We've neutralized the target.
Hot damn. We're so great.
Ah, good work. Come on back.
Something about the way this is framed.
Actually, there's been a complication. We ran into some interference during the mission. It seems they were Persona users.
Persona users?
Yes, more than one. They appeared during the dark hour and seemed to know who we were.
Did they say anything that might give us a hint to who they are?
Now that you mention it, I believe they called themselves Strega.
Strega?
A new face. That's not suspicious.
All right. I'll see what I can find out.
You look suspiciously like him. With that hair, buddy.
Thank you. There's one other thing I have to report. We unfortunately fell into Strega's trap, so we're locked inside the facility.
Ah, I see. Since the threat has been eliminated, I'll send someone over as soon as I can.
I'm sorry for the trouble. We'll be waiting.
Send someone over.
Other persona users.
I don't trust you. Well now, that's very interesting. So now we've got a whole new enemy question mark that I have to, like, deal with. It's like,
If you wanna go ahead, free to do whatever. I'm chilling on my bed. I'm out in my biz, so mind your own biz. Whatever like is, we can flow with. Hey, feeling the fire with the burning desire every day. We inspire, but never expires. But we gon' chill today.
if we accept the idea that the power of persona was born when they had that accident at the experimental facility thing or whatever, and like that was when Tartarus was created and stuff like that, well then logically these guys had to have started being active after that. Like obviously they had to have gotten their persona powers after that, or they seem to have some sort of connection to what's his face? Aragaki. Shinji. They obviously know him because they keep giving him some sort of thing that does something to Shinji, right? Shinji is obviously a persona user because he knows about Tartarus and all that stuff, right? So one of a couple of things is true. Either these guys are like the first persona users, like they gained their powers before Shinji, or maybe even at the same time. But if it was at the same time, Shinji would probably be with them. So he probably gained his second, but he's disillusioned because of, I don't know, whatever. You know, maybe there's some sort of secret about the experiments that he learned, and he's like, you know what, fuck this, I'm out of here, whatever. Sort of on the same, you know, path as Takiba, right? Sort of. So currently, my money is on them being like the prototype, like persona users. You know, the whole thing was like, oh, you know, we're capturing shadows, we're doing this, we're doing that. How do you capture a shadow without a persona user? You see what I'm saying? On the other hand, how is the Dark Hour and Tartarus created before? So there's something in there. I don't know. But on that note, I really only wanted to get far enough to get to the next full moon boss. I'm actually going to call it an evening as far as the stream goes, which I know is probably a little disappointing for some, but I don't know, man. Please remember, if you enjoyed this afternoon, tonight, if you enjoyed the stream, please remember to hit the like button over on YouTube. Subscribe also on YouTube, although I think you can also subscribe on Twitch. Follow, that's the important one. Follow on Twitch and on Kick. Do all the things. Share it. Share it with absolutely everyone that you know or have ever met in your entire life. Thank you for watching. And we'll see you next time. Take care.